wanted to be a dove. He became an apprentice to a dove, and then in a situation that was 100% his fault and in no way Ezekiel's, he got us lost in the tundra. Hey, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Xylus,
Sorry,
say
change your
something.
name.
Well,
I
it
didn't
is
change
the
my name.
recap. We can't argue with the recap.
100% can. This is like Ezekiel told the recap.
Exactly. So, then we step through this door at Xylus's urging, despite Ezekiel being, while supportive of his friend, his pleas to have him try again were unfortunately met with deaf ears. So we went through, found ourselves in the tundra, wandered through for several days, almost dying, came upon a monastery, an elven monastery taken over by members of the Umbral Sun. And after, with great skill and zero casualties, we were able to vanquish the enemies that had taken over and tortured these poor elves.
Great skill and zero casualties.
100% what happened, as far as everybody knows. Hey, nobody on our team is dead. So then, after invading the monastery and checking for some information, we decided to make our way to, where did we go? Crystalhorn? No, that's where we're headed.
No.
Shortport.
Shortport, where we met a con man who seemed skilled in the way of modifying people's memories. After starting a bar fight and playing Bard playing at the tavern, the most miraculous show anybody has ever seen. Several people were quoted saying later. A bar fight ensued, thanks to Alex's general personality. We then made our way over to another tavern where there was no bar fight.
Yeah.
Talked to this new quote unquote friend after he expressed interest in joining us in our crusade to bring back magic. We let him on the team on a probationary basis, on the condition that he let us form a sort of magical contract with him that would kill him should he break it, and would do nothing to us should we break it. After chastising him for his roguish attempts
Use
at
of charms.
modifying people's memories and charming people, Ezekiel bravely stood up to two guards and a spoon throwing tyrant of a restaurant owner and calmed them using his bardic serenades. After this, the party
And charms.
quickly retreated, new friend in tow, as they head towards Crystalhorn.
I feel like this is the tale that Ezekiel's coming up with on the spot.
And yeah, I'm literally coming up with this on the spot, but yeah. And that is where
As
our
we
adventure
shall.
left off. Yeah, this is his songs that he sings in taverns. Just that
As
the music.
we begin, as you guys are starting to lead the little town, the view of it starting to just decrease in the distance behind you, as you all find yourselves on the unfamiliar road to Crystalhorn. As about a few hours pass, as you guys make it more and more northward, as you do, the temperature drops colder and colder. Zika, I believe there was something you wanted to ask at the start.
Oh, right. Telok. I got this armor and this short sword off of our Umbral Arcana, or Umbral Sun friends, air quotes. Could you identify it as we're walking and our friend is in his fuzzy manacles?
Oh, sure. Just let me drop everything that I am doing and considering to identify these things. Sure.
You
Why
can
not
do it while
have
walking, or
boundless time? Yes.
on Cupcake.
I will accept cupcake.
Cupcake, give her a lift.
Cupcake
Thank you.
just comes over, starts giving her a lift. He's one of the better writers, other than you, Ezekiel. Of course, Ezekiel is always number one in Cupcake's eyes, but I think at this point, Talk is a distant second.
Be better than Alex.
Good
I would
Wolf.
say because Robin died. Otherwise,
So I'll start analyzing the armor first
Okay.
because it's bulky and I want to get it out of my hands.
It takes you out, and you. Oh wait, roll for magic.
God, I was hoping you'd forget that.
And it's ritual. So bard rolls. Hey, bard rolls.
Nat
Double
20.
Double
Double
nat.
nat.
Yeah. And a 1.
Uh,
let me pull
That
that up
is
real
spell has
quick.
2 times positive effect.
okay.
You super identify it.
Any curse or whatever, yeah, totally, no.
So,
I know who made it. I don't know.
You touch this armor, and it feels different from any type of armor you felt before. As you feel the magic in it, just feels off and wrong in a way. Just, or not exactly wrong, but just unlike any you've felt before. But you cleanse your mind and you delve deeper and deeper into this armor as you identify it as armor of darkness. Twice per day, it can cast a darkness spell centered on itself. While wearing this armor and attuned to it, you have dark vision up to 30 feet and can see through magical darkness.
Ooh.
And when in complete darkness, it counts as +2.
Is it a normally plus anything or no?
No.
Okay.
Normally, no. In
What kind of
sunlight,
armor
no
is it?
effect. That is studded leather.
Ooh.
Literally everybody except for Tella can wear this.
Studded leather bullshittery.
Yeah, this would actually be good on either, well, probably Xylus actually now.
Him being able to see through magical darkness?
Yeah.
Oh no, him being able to see through magical darkness.
Yeah. Well, now
It
that
does not extend dark vision, though.
that's fine. And with Robin gone, we need someone to take over our whole perception thing. Does it require attunement?
Yes.
But
Always a catch.
Would you think something that strong doesn't require attunement?
Maybe.
Hey,
Yes.
we have a Dragon Slayer sword, an Elf Slayer sword that doesn't require attunement. That's a +1. That was kind of a shock. All right, and what about the short sword?
The short sword is a regular +1 short sword.
All right.
disappointment.
Oh,
Oh, let's not forget.
It
Roll for
is-
magic for the second one.
oh, yeah, true.
Thanks. Voice from beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to roll on the tables now
O'Connor
too.
says behind us.
It's a normal roll,
Normal roll.
surprisingly.
Yeah.
So you roll normal short sword. Do you identify everything on it?
I will bring up the identify spell.
It's just everything essentially except for curses.
Yeah. Cast identify.
Well, hypothetically, if it had a poison on it, would it identify the poison?
If it's just a normal poison, nope.
You know,
It's
Who
a
is-
magic item or other
who is
magic
that?
imbued object.
Ludo
You learn its
Cancer.
properties, how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. You
Okay,
learn any
so,
spells
yeah.
affecting it, what they are. If the item's created by a spell, you learn which spell created it.
So nope, you don't. Just the normal short sword. You don't know about any. Perhaps there's a poison or not, but you don't know about it.
Who is Pluto Cancer?
one of the new people.
Rando on the server.
No, it's not Rondo. It's just changed my name.
Hey, Dark. We're in the middle of the session, so you know the rule. Just quiet while we're talking. You're free to talk while we're all talking, but
Also, it's
Like-
being broadcast
Yeah, the
on.
session
yeah, it
is
is
being
being
recorded and
streamed.
broadcast.
Yeah, just letting you know.
Oh, I noticed. Well, I came. I still remember some other rules.
All right.
That's why I waited.
We're getting back into it.
All right.
Yes.
So, okay. Well, noted. We'll figure out what to do with them at the next town. So, Rory, he says in air quotes. Can we take those very comfortable, very stylish handcuffs off of you?
You've been trying
I
for
believe
like
that's more of your decision. I kind of hold out. I don't exactly have the keys.
Oh, right, keys. I know that I have them somewhere. Ezekiel will unlock them. All right. So, now that you're a probationary member of the Hands of Arcana, anything extra you have to tell us, or any questions you have for us, particularly about my amazing exploits? I'm sorry, our amazing exploits.
Uh-huh.
I mean, to be completely honest, I've absolutely no idea how exactly you're so far succeeding. As I will take a step back, and I will cast Mage Hand just to have it float above. Because now the sort of basic spells worked suddenly. I'm guessing you probably had something to do with it?
100% yes.
So begs the question, I have no idea exactly how you managed to. So
Trade secret, unfortunately. For the time being, once you are no longer a probationary member, we will let you in.
Sure.
then there isn't really a whole lot. Because because otherwise I can't really help you with anything unless when it comes up or I know more.
All
Sort of
right.
in a standstill, unfortunately.
Hang back there for a second. Party private talk for non-probationary members.
Do
But
you
at this point,
want
I am
me
casting
put up the bond?
prestidigitation on myself to keep myself warm. And like I said, I am covered in layers. I'm still like, fuck, it's cold.
Yeah.
and you're heading into someplace colder.
Yes.
All right.
Ezekiel's going to talk to Telek and Alex and Xylus and say, he does make a kind of a good point. Since he is a probationary member, how much do we let him in on? Like the whole doves and the temples, the chains. What do you think is, general consensus? What do you all think is something we should tell him and things we should keep close to the chest for now?
He seems to know more than me, so I mean, he clearly understood about the stones and how they're made, and apparently there's more than one way to make them.
Yeah, I'm actually super interested in that. Obviously, it would pay to, uh,
We could ask him questions, things we know, see how he answers, see if he's lying to us.
True. Wish I'd prepared that Zone of Truth spell today.
We
I
don't
think it's
have
just
to
have
do
to.
it today.
True. Maybe tomorrow before we set off.
look, I don't know about you, but I would prefer not to go through with all the Gios and stuff. It feels scummy to me.
So does modifying people's memories against
And
their
you
will.
could do it too.
I've done it to bad people, not just random shop
Against
owners.
their will.
I have never, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
That is just my general charming self.
Uh-huh. And talking to the
100%.
guards and talking to the people and talking to the shopkeepers. That's
That's survival.
Okay, well, what he did was also survival.
And I don't have anything against it. If I
And
could,
the
I'd do it too.
Exactly.
and the kiosk thing is just a temporary thing for 30 days during his probationary period. Once he's past that, then it automatically dispels itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's to protect us.
Mm-hmm. And if magic goes wrong, as it is wont to do,
Then he will have a very nasty headache.
I don't agree with this.
Hey, Xylus, what do you think?
He makes a good point.
Xylus is giving you the silent treatment for some reason.
It's a
He's
very
deep in the
good
bottle.
point.
All right. Well, anyway, back to the main point. How much are we going to share about the temples and the chains and the doves?
Honestly, do we keep anything secret? Pretty much everyone we've encountered knows about what we're doing.
Random
It's not a
shopkeepers shouldn't know what
huge
we're doing.
secret. Exactly.
You're welcome.
I mean, you're
Plain.
literally singing it to the heavens.
Exactly. That's the whole point. So that way we can get help wherever we go.
Exactly. So, what's the point of keeping
We built the
anything a
statue.
secret at this point when he could literally hear it from literally the next town we're going to?
To be fair, you haven't really told anyone about the Balic stones or the dove or anything like
Well,
that. You got a sense that those would be a bit more.
Yeah, I keep that major stuff. Like in the temples, probably like turns it into something a little bit less
Like the
profound.
world knows about the temples, but not like knows about the temples. They know that they exist. They know about they're a place known of great wonder.
Yeah. And I would definitely leave the stuff about the gauntlets and the chain out of it, just because that's probably a little bit too much information. So just tell him all of that stuff.
why not?
All right. Well, I was just running it by everybody, just in case there was something I wasn't seeing. Okay. Hey, new guy. Come here.
As I
I'm
was
gonna go back to
writing in a notebook, and I just kind of close and I come up.
All right.
Yes.
So we've decided to let you in on a little bit more of what we've been doing. And Ezekiel will begin to fill in everything about the doves, at least since he's been with the party, like pretty much what they've done with the doves, the chains, the gauntlets, the dove, how they ended up in that town, etc., etc. Like for the rest of the day, of course, revealing or regaling him with Ezekiel's version of events. You know,
there's a lot of eye rolling and
So as you're doing it, where he's actively writing everything down in a like a notebook. Um, every time there's an eye roll, you notice that there is quotations marked around whatever is said. Um,
like
but
yeah,
I will also say I don't know if would anyone try to look in the notes at all.
no, Ezekiel's 100% confident that you're writing about him. Again, it's Avanti, Avanti.
I'm pretty sure Xylus would.
I would say then it is in Elvish script, but it doesn't translate to Elvish.
Okay.
Coded journal. Got it.
But running everything down, you say, as you had mentioned, the doves. I'll bring up the fact that so the doves are a bit more of a bigger deal than I thought. I interesting. I didn't realize it went a bit that deep.
Yep, ancient superbirds. Oh, the one ancient superbird. Kind of odd. Weird place. Good food. Amazing food. Cupcake. Loved it. That's actually how she got her name.
Yeah, very interesting individuals, I'll say.
Got no idea.
Normal
Well,
people don't make
sort of.
history.
So you've met quite a few. Have you met Pike?
Hmm?
Sounds familiar, but no. Out of play?
Talking
Do you
bird,
remember?
shoulder, screams a lot.
Out of play, have we?
Yes. Do you not remember
Yeah.
the bird that screamed at you?
No.
That was at Robin.
Oh, was that at Robin?
Mhm.
Robin was like, maybe this guy's normal. Bird starts screaming. He goes, nope, no one is.
Oh, yeah. In the
It
dove's
was one of the
place.
times.
I mean, I'm sure we heard the screaming, but I don't think we ever actually heard
Yeah.
the bird's name. Nope,
Oh,
does
yeah.
not sound familiar.
Bit of an interesting fella. It's one of my sources of information I've sort of gathered over time. Specifically over in Stalingrad.
Yeah, they're all interesting. Higher roll.
And you mentioned the gauntlets.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, no, Ezekiel isn't wearing one. Oh, yeah, no, Robin took his. So the only one that we have
So
right now is
and you have
Ezekiel's.
openly said that in front of him, and like, I'm guessing that's why you're a little bit upset that your friend Robin sort of run off.
Part of it, yes.
Wait, out of character. If you put both of them on, the only way to take them off is to take your hands off, right?
They
We don't
start
know.
basically to become your arms, slowly start to replace your arms. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
but we don't
wanted
know
to
how
make
long
sure.
it takes.
you don't know how long it takes because no one's put on both of them.
And it doesn't matter because we don't have both anymore, anyways.
Well, apparently we can get more.
Imagine if Alex put them on.
Hey, you're more than welcome to try it.
God, no, I love my
You
hands
even
too
have
much.
you don't have the wisdom to activate the full effect of the second one.
Exactly
But they
why I
get
put
better.
both of them on.
They
Yeah,
get better when you have higher wisdom, but you have to hit a certain amount to hit the full effects.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to have the full effects. They get better when both of them are on, so he may not need it.
They don't get the full power of having them both on unless you meet both the minimum requirements.
What are
Yeah.
the minimums?
It's either
16,
14
I
or
believe.
16. I can't remember.
16.
14 strength and 16 strength, 16
It
wisdom.
was
No,
con and
no,
wisdom.
con and wisdom.
Oh, con and wisdom.
I
think
can't meet 16 for either.
Yeah,
Ah.
Robin was the very few that could. It was Robin and Filch were the only two.
If I
Yeah, that could
ISI,
hit
I
tier
can
3
put
in
them
both.
on.
You were able to put one on and then the other one on, but only one of them would hit tier 3. The other one would stay at
Yeah.
tier whatever it was. But they also can't access tier 3 unless you have both on.
Yep.
Either of them.
Well, one ASI and I can put both of them on.
I
I guess
mean,
sort of finding him is a bit of a priority then, I suppose. So
Yes.
I can see what I can do to try to find him. I mean, I assume he probably went to the west, but over there's a bit dangerous.
So, how did you come up with that information? Did you talk to people? Did you use magic? What did you do?
Honestly, that one I just talked to people. I asked if they
Hmm.
saw an individual, and there were some hunters that were traveling through the mountainside. So I kind of like point to the range alongside us. They saw an individual wasn't wearing purple hair.
Wait, then why are we heading this way?
You were the ones that decided to go this way.
No, we were running from the cops. That's different. That's not a decision. That's just sort of a evasive tactic. This,
Hmm.
What
this
if
would have
you
been
were saying
useful
you wanted
information.
information from up here? That's honestly, that's all you've really filled me in on for that sort of idea.
Wait, what information do we want from up here?
I I was following you on this one.
I think if not information, I think you guys were just heading to Jorgum to
Well, see, if we're gonna have the Jorgum, we should have gone the other way.
Yeah, for money. Wait, no, I thought they were about equidistant both ways, and we chose this way because
It's
it's
like
stopping by.
It's one way shorter, but Crystal Horn has magic shops, so that's why you.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
They hit the shops in the way, but it's
Yeah, it's like 1 day longer, but Crystal Horn has magic shops, so you decided to stop through there.
yeah, that's what it was.
We also did not want to go south.
Yeah, plus you get to avoid the fucky forest.
That's the main reason why we're going this way. We wanted to stay away from that fucking forest and going into fuck you land again.
I would ask this: with these temples that you've talked about, is there any? What's the best way to do? Any pattern to their origination? Is it strange locations, just out in the middle of nowhere?
Generally, it seems to be out in the middle of nowhere, random locations, and random. What is the word? I wouldn't say it was random origin. It the beginning origin, as in, and then I explain like the first races and who we find and stuff like that when we go into the temples. Um,
I have an idea. It might be linked, it might not. There is a location that I know of that's a bit mysterious. Maybe it has something to do with these. Has some sort of magical ties, I believe. It's up here in the north, and I'll kind of like point up. I need to pull my notes on that section. And I kind of have it mapped, and it points to the north of like Sorbass in the ocean. There have been rumors, and I've also tried hitting there myself. There's an island that's disappears, reappears. It's you can't really get too close. When you do, you almost start to forget about it. Strange. It makes you almost want to turn away.
All right. So there's an island on a turtle with some sort of mind cloudy powers. I can make a song about that.
turtle?
Is a
Where'd the
turtle a
turtle come
reference to
from?
something?
No,
I
just
Where did
do
you
not
dragon.
know if it was possibly a turtle.
Okay,
Oh,
an
that's.
island. An island
I
sinks
tried
down.
going there myself, and it's a strange feeling.
Yeah, an island sinks down into the ocean. It's obviously a turtle. That's the only possible explanation. Come on.
On the back of a giant sea turtle.
Yep, 100%.
Ooh, or a dragon turtle.
I don't know. I mean, there's dragons and there's turtles. A dragon, that sounds made up.
You would be surprised.
That would be like a lion turtle or a turtle duck. These things are just
That's
ridiculous.
like the episode where it's like someone in the famous bear. His like
The scorpion bear?
scorpion bear,
Nope.
his platypus
Just a
bear.
bear.
Nope, just says bear. Weird. So I'm
To be fair, there's turtle doves, and it's neither a turtle or a dove, it's just a bird.
I mean, there's also a turtle dove.
she just said.
No, I meant the turtle that is the dove.
Oh. So that's just all the rumors I've heard that might be related, might not. I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure on that one.
And where did you say this was?
This one was not a Sovas.
Oh,
Directly
so
north or.
like the other side of the continent.
Well, yeah, at least it's up north.
We've spent too much time up north. It's cold.
Trust me, I feel it.
Yes. What is it
Yeah,
with you in the cold?
it's pretty much in like the ocean, like to the right of like those isles, everything. If you look at the map of Garnagrad.
Yeah, I got it. Yes. What is it with you in the cold? You're like the opposite of Alex. You're the reverse Alex. You're Zella.
Cold makes you shiver. I'm not used to the cold.
It's
I
gonna
grew
be
up
very
in much
cold.
warmer climates.
Honestly, I would be just like him if I didn't have this ring. As it is right now, it feels okay.
Oh.
Rolls
Okay.
dice to see how many enemies.
As you guys are traveling, a day passes. If you want to set up any spells, Ezekiel.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna set up Galder's Tower for the night.
Okay.
Cause fuck. And I'll do it.
No need to roll for magic. This is an expedited process.
Neat.
Like we just assume you fail the first one or two times.
No, no, fuck you.
Oh,
Roll.
oh.
Come on.
What was
Damn.
wrong?
Oh right, I was used to the
Golders
Bard
Tower.
roll.
Yeah, Golders Tower and a Bard one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a normal pass. Thank you very much. Fuck you.
Okay. So you do Gias. You do the Giases then.
I'll do the first Gias.
Okay.
But we already have one on me, so we have number one.
Well,
No, we
I
found out
rolled.
that he wasn't able to do it on you for the first one.
Yeah,
But
I
you
rolled
did-
for it, but
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
yeah.
we'll take that roll. And so I just have that first one. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys are traveling,
Well, we
about
need to test it first. Hey, cast a spell on me.
Mm.
Try to cast a spell on me.
You give me permission.
Nope.
I mean, he can still do it. He just gets hurt. He has to choose not to.
It's
Absolutely do not cast a spell on me now.
I don't cast a spell because I don't want to get mind blasted.
This,
No, okay, we're trying to test out whether or not it works, so you kind of have to break the thing.
I feel like that would be a terrible idea and a terrible way to try
Also,
to.
if he does it
I
and
can
realizes
heal
it's
him.
not that bad, then he won't have a deterrent.
Well, that's why we put more on him. So it's like, this is stage 1. If you do this, you'll get stage 4, son. We only need to test the first one.
I feel like this is a bad idea.
Everything we do is a bad idea. It doesn't stop us from doing it.
And yet we could be the change we want to see.
The change you want to see is just everything on fire and destruction.
That's besides the point.
Come on. Cast a spell wherever it is you're going to cast it.
I feel like this would be a.
I create a mental link with you, which is an ability which causes it to go off.
Okay. Is there a save or is it just damage?
It's just damage.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Roll your damage, sir.
I need to look that up. Yeah, 5d10 psychic damage. Oh, is there no save against this at all? Oh, no,
There's
there is.
It's the initial.
save.
The wisdom,
Initial.
yeah, which he turned down. All right, 5d10.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice,
No.
above average, 30.
Ow!
He's like, and just part of his blood immediately starts to shoot out of his ears and eye.
Hey, it worked! Yay me! Ezekiel will
So
walk up.
what would you like to say in your mental link? Oh, Rory, by the name. Change your name.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Mm,
This really feels like alright.
Mm-hmm.
That is stage 1. And here, let me fix that for you. And I will take out the Staff of Healing, just like start bopping him on the head for healings.
Is that roll
Nope,
for
there's no roll
magic?
for magic on that one.
Oh, thank God.
So that's 11.
Oh no.
What?
Right. There was a thing I wanted.
You would notice after the second one, I'm fully healed up.
All right. That's
Like you feel like that cap hit.
all right. That's strange. I thought it did more than that. So what's that about, buddy?
What do you mean? You mind blasted me.
I mean, you mind blasted yourself.
Let's not wording on that one.
I very explicitly said, "Don't cast a spell on me."
I
I
didn't.
remember that.
I did not.
To be fair, he didn't cast a spell on you.
All right. Well, it works. I am satisfied for the time being. And just to make sure that this sticks, I will cast the second Gias on him. Rolling for magic.
Regular.
Ooh, that was
Normal
close.
success.
Yeah,
That was close in all direct. That was literally on the edges of both directions.
well, almost on the 14, but yeah.
Let me add
Oh, yeah.
that to my
I forgot
notes
14's out the edge.
of glory.
Okay.
All right, and let's go.
So, as you guys are traveling about a few hours after lunch, you'll start to hear people up ahead. Actually, oh, you don't have anyone super. Oh no, you have Xylus still.
Silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm no longer the perceptive boy.
Xylus will let you know that he hears people up ahead.
What's that? What do you hear, boy?
What's that, boy?
He stabs you.
Please,
Gotta put the
Xylus
dog
doesn't
down.
stab people.
Uncanny dodge. I don't know. How many? Do they have weapons?
I don't know. I just heard them.
All right, let's just keep walking. We're on a road. We're not doing anything wrong. And we have a Tedlock to fireball them if anything goes bad.
I
I'll
don't
just give a side
have
glance. Just
fireball today.
What? Wait, what? Say that again. Just for posterity's sake, because I think I might have something crazy in my ear. What did you not prepare today?
I do not have fireball today.
You
Okay,
choose not
can
to have it?
can anyone do some sort of test to make sure that this is Tedlock? I think we
haven't
might have
had
an imposter.
fireball in a long time.
look, she's a member of the Hand of Arcana. I can cast a spell, and if I get mind blasted, it definitely would be her.
Very true.
Or I give you permission to cast spells on me and abilities. And let's not mind blast you.
And you guys are having this conversation. Are you guys stopping to have this conversation, or are you still
Yeah,
walking?
we're walking.
Yeah, walking.
Okay. As you guys get about 100 feet forward, you'll see a man step out onto the road, dressed in a shabby robe. Can't really see underneath, but even you guys can hear like the clink of metals on him.
Fuck, I don't have heat metal.
As he cracks his knuckles. Well, what do we have here?
The Hands of Arcana. I'm Ezekiel Vonti. Yes, that is Ezekiel Vonti. Sorry, private conversation. You seriously don't have it prepared?
Um, Sir, I suggest you pay attention. We're having a important meeting about all of your futures.
Uh-huh.
Give us 5 gold each to pay the tolls, so that way we may keep this lovely road safe from bandits.
I kind of like look over
Yeah.
towards Talok and just kind of raise an eyebrow.
I look back at them and it's like, are they for real?
I just raise a hand and fireball.
What? No, counterspell.
Firebolt.
Counterspell.
Roll for magic.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. I've got to roll, but she doesn't.
Yep.
Oh,
Normal fail.
normal
roll to hit.
fail.
Roll to hit, Telok.
Why do you have that and not ball?
Because what the
It's a
cantrip?
For this exact reason. Oh, I rolled low.
14 does not hit.
Well, she rolled.
know
She rolled
as
twice.
boom.
She
Oh,
rolled
wait,
twice.
wait.
It's a 27.
27 does indeed hit. I don't know why you rolled twice, but
Advantage.
27 hits.
I clicked, and
She
for
probably
some
rolled with
reason,
advantage and you rolled twice.
No,
big
it
deal.
would have been separate. It is what it is.
Roll damage.
2d10. Ooh, 2d10. Oops.
Oh yeah, it goes up at level 11.
Yeah, I
level
thought it was
10.
just like a
Yeah.
melee 1d10.
No, 14 didn't hit. They're beefy. They can
You're
take-
used to dealing with your artificer.
Yeah.
Cantrip blasting.
Okay, give me a second to get some d10s.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Firebolt does a fair bit of damage. Max level is 3d10, which is like a first or second level spell.
That is. And then I am an evocation wizard, so
Oh, right.
That's for saves. It doesn't. That's
Don't
like
you
if
get
it's a saving throw, it would still do half damage if I remember correctly.
no, but don't you get to add your
creature takes.
modifier?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
do you get that
Oh
modifier?
yeah, she's
Yeah,
potent
empowered
spellcaster.
invocation.
Yeah, is that this
Gotcha,
level then?
I've had it for a while.
Oh,
I just forget to use it all the fucking time.
I can just hear
So-
Xylus from somewhere in the world. Useless wizard.
Yeah. So that's a 14 plus 4, 18 points of fire damage.
You hit him square in the face as he just falls on his back, gets back up. What the fuck was that, lady?
I'm sorry. Do you want more?
Sorry about my friend. She has
Let's go,
Tourette's.
go! And fucking just walks into the woods.
Are they
As
running?
you guys can hear the shuffling of a few other people in the woods.
Okay, seriously, we don't need to do this. My friend has a condition. It's sort of like a Tourette's syndrome, but with fire. It's
No, you can tell he told you guys to go and he went into the woods. You can tell he's running away.
see, Telok, we could have totally afforded 5 golds, and we didn't even.
I do not have 5 gold.
I have more than
I
enough to
have
cover
more
all
than
of
enough.
us. Literally
I-
everybody except for you has
but-
enough. We have a party fund for this exact reason.
I do not abide by bandits.
Was he a bandit? He could have been an official. We didn't ask.
My policy is always pay them off or kill them all. Don't leave them a chance to come back.
Hold on, I have a quick question. So firebolting is fine, but the charm is not. Just
I
putting
tried.
boundaries here.
I tried to stop the fireball, and fireball doesn't mess with people's minds.
See, I would, but that would hurt. So I didn't.
I mean, to be fair, it does mess with people's minds in the fact that it ends them.
It turns them
He's
off.
alive. He's fine.
All right, you know what? That's
Not
it.
very much. Holy shit.
All right, you know
He's
what? I
not
didn't.
bloody, but you almost bloodied him with that.
It's like I didn't want to have to do this, but now I feel like I have to. Cupcake, come here. Look at Telok, and then shake your head disapprovingly at her.
Cupcake gives
dare
you puppy
you.
dog, like, I'm disappointed, puppy dog eyes, and shakes her head.
How could you? Oh no. Such horror.
I'm sorry, but you forced my hand.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. And you, Telok, think about what you did. He turns and
Yeah,
walks.
you're right. I should have asked him.
Still trying to figure out your guys' boundaries. It's
Look,
great.
It
you're
shifts from
gonna
day to
learn
day.
real quick. There are no boundaries. Hence why I think the kiosk is stupid. But no,
Okay.
don't listen to the wizard. Is that cake?
That is not your cake. That's a penguin cake.
Can I have some cake?
Woman, don't touch their stuff.
I want cake.
I was wondering why the penguins were around Floof.
I tried to find some good gifs for Cupcake, and
Did you
Yeah.
just
all the
say?
yes, I did.
I
And
cast synaptic static.
and the only thing I get is
Where is the bad room?
You're an asshole.
Yes. Bad.
that I will pronounce words properly, whether you like it or not. I just
I
keep on
cast
getting My Little
modify
Pony
memory
stuff.
to make us all like have it so he believes that we all convinced him.
Well, you can't cast it
Otherwise,
on yourself, but other than that, sure.
no, I'm casting it on you. We put up such a great argument that you actually like believed it, and the great thing about the spell is it just kind of makes all the wires click.
Oh my god, cast it 10d10 to yourself. Roll a new character already.
Anyways,
I can live that, even max damage.
so you guys are able to travel the rest of the way pretty much unscathed. As you guys rest of the night, you do see again. Those of you that take watch will every now and again see like the stars go out, back on, out, on.
As a word of note, every time she's putting up the tower and everything, I'm on the outside because I assume I'm still getting very dirty glances from Xylus, and I feel like he probably wouldn't let me stay in, so I just instinctively just go outside.
I'm on the outside.
You can stay on the first floor. It's a kitchen. It'll be more comfortable in here than out there.
Oh, I completely agree, but I kind of like look towards Xylus. He doesn't seem very keen to me.
He's not
Silas
keen
is
to
mad
anyone.
dogging him.
Come on. I will build him his own separate tower.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And this the end of the second day, or was there an extra day in there?
second day, but you guys will be able to make it to town. So the full 3 other days without any issues.
So 3 days total since we left.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me
For
change my
spells.
spells.
Yeah.
Man,
Or my
I
bad.
don't have
4
to do
days
that
total.
anymore.
Oh, awesome. Preparing calm emotions then this time because Alex. Like
Yep.
that is now going to be one of my constantly prepared spells now that we.
Actually, it's like we go into heavy
Hey, I
population
had that
town.
spell prepared on on Nanu when we were gonna beat Lyra because I just heard very aggressive things about her. So I had it as a just in case.
I still love the fact that you almost fucking killed someone holding back. Oh,
Oh,
random villager. I deal 9 damage with my minimum damage with my punch.
Oh,
oh, and as we're going, Ezekiel's also going to use Stone Shape to make some nice Hands of Arcana statues.
Okay. I
is
can't
it like a
remember. Did
symbol
you leave
or?
that? Did you leave that statue up of in the one near the
Nope,
temple?
nope. We tore it down. We're not gonna
No,
have
we
Avengers coming for us.
no, we left it up as far as I know because Ezekiel was never told that they were having like more supply runs.
No, you went through and you read through stuff. You found
Yeah,
that out.
you read that yourself.
Yep.
Yep. You,
Oh, right. Oh, then yeah, it would have been torn down.
We did not want to have Avengers coming to get us.
yeah. So these statues, are you doing the symbol or are you doing individuals?
Individuals. I think I'll swap because it's a few days. And like a little plaque of like something that we did, especially in
Ran off a horde of bandits, 1,000 strong.
I was gonna say like So who are the individuals? Are you still just having Robin, or just the four of you, or?
Probably Robin too for the time being until we
Yeah.
get a more solid thing. Right now we think he's like possessed or something. So.
Are you including the second group as well?
Sure, but first off,
You don't know who. You just know two other individuals of the second
yeah.
group.
Yeah.
So, well,
Oh,
first
that's
off,
what I meant.
Javram is going to have the Ezekiel Avanti nose on him. A little bit of payback there. And Filch is going to be like kind of cowering off to the side, holding like the bags to make it look like he's more of a bag holder than actually helping. Payback's a bitch.
Okay.
And that bitch's name is Ezekiel. So,
And like, who exactly are these individuals?
that is Filch, the baggage handler, and Javram, the hideous scaled creature. Mostly like the pet. We had multiple offers for people to purchase him, but we turned them down because we're cool like that.
Chris Hayes, if you wanted to buy him.
Felix and Java. That name sounds familiar. From the Hobros?
Not familiar.
Must be different.
Must be.
Alrighty.
I like to point out, did you make Filch his true size? Because I believe Filch was the second largest amongst all you. Like, was the largest until Alex got here.
Oh, I can only do a 5-foot cube, so
Oh, okay.
so it's like a mini statue. That's why I was like statues and plaques and stuff. Speaking of, I need to roll for magic for 4 days. Ha!
This is for the Gias.
What?
Is this for Gias?
No, this is for my stone shapes.
Oh, okay.
Since
So
it's next, but I didn't want to.
320 is a.
Oh.
So the positive is a no spell slot.
Doesn't matter
5
for me.
1 is 1 extra spell slot, so it's just even. So just normal.
Yeah.
These are for stone
Oof.
shapes. Natural 20 and ooh.
Like I said earlier, since it's
Okay.
expedited, I don't require them. But if
Oh,
you're gonna
yeah,
roll
no.
them,
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll just ignore them. Now that I've rolled poorly.
You should.
holy shit! I just realized you had all the other ones had nat ones.
Yeah.
Double nat, natural 1, double natural 1.
Holy shit!
Okay, a 5 for wait, hang on. A 2 for a natural 1 is DM's choice. A 4 for a double natural 1 is arcane backlash, 5d6 force damage in a 10-foot radius.
Oh, okay.
So you guys, when he's making the last statue, like just on the outside of town, you know what? I'll say it's like almost close enough that you can see the town a little. There's a boom that goes off as Ezekiel blows himself up, and like whoever was standing next to him at the time.
I'm just assuming like all of us.
Sorry about that. Sometimes my awesomeness causes backlash. In reality,
So 5d6 for how much damage you do to all of us. 22. So at holy shit. I have such low HP now. I'm just having like almost 100. I'm like, oh. So you explode like that. There is a visible fear reaction from Rory.
Oh yeah.
It's almost like a hyperventilating for a moment before just calm himself down.
Oh, right. Sorry. Were you in the home when? No.
Wasn't home, but not the best of things.
Sorry about that. But hey, look on the bright side. Ezekiel says as he's still flat on his back on the ground, like smoking a little. Awesome statue.
The statue crumbles from the 22 damage it just took.
Fuck.
Like you say, awesome statue, and it shatters right when you say it.
Tedlock, grab some glue.
What am I supposed to grab?
Glue. We need to fix my statue.
Just give it here.
All right. And she like gives her like the pile of rocks.
I'm gonna start piecing together and using mending on it.
Oh my god, we're gonna be here forever.
Yeah. You're putting together chunks of rock. This is legitimately like a multi-hour project.
Uh huh.
Oh my god, this is from that scene from Dr. Stone, just piecing together all the freaking statues, people.
Hmm.
I'm
What?
taking
Like
a
I got
rest.
anything else
Alright.
better to do?
I mean,
mean,
you guys are
Save the
just like
world.
So I kind of like
2 hours.
point to the town in the
Yeah, you
distance.
guys are only
I mean-
2 hours away from town.
Yeah, I can literally come back out here tomorrow and just cast the spell again on this pile of rocks.
Okay, then why do you want me to fix it?
Because I thought you had glue.
No. This is
Alright,
my way of fixing it as I'm starting to fix a piece of this rock.
okay. We go into
That takes
town,
a minute.
we buy glue. I think we also need shovels, don't we? Filch has all of our shovels. What were the other things that we needed that we just don't have? The odd little odds and ends.
A monk.
Did we lose the food?
Climbing gear,
Oh,
baton.
you guys have
That's
food.
it. Pittance,
You don't
that's
have
right.
You don't have the
Rope.
rock, but you have like 6 or 7 months of food still.
Hmm.
Right,
Real
shovel,
food, not boba.
yeah, shovel, pittance, glue, etc. All right, let's head into town.
Okay. You guys head into town and you're approaching. Oh, you're actually approaching from the
How?
west side, which is actually close to the mayor's town. As you see, the manor is burned down.
For the record, that wasn't us.
You sure?
Insight
Shut up.
check.
Yes.
The manor is burned
Go
down,
ahead.
Insight
and
check.
there is a statue, and all the snow statues are still standing there in what appears to be a memorial of sorts.
You said that wasn't you. Totally rolled an insight check.
Go ahead.
19.
22.
Uh-huh. Interesting. As I'm just kind of like looking at it. So
you look at the
Who's
plaque,
this?
and it's like dedicated to our heroes, the Hands of Arcana.
Well, technically, it's 21. See, this is nice. The appreciation. It's. I mean, we don't do it for the appreciation, but it's nice. He says loudly as he's looking at it and kind of posing. But we really do it for these poor people. They're the real heroes.
As you say to the statues of corpses, of like 30 fucking corpses.
He says out loud, hoping that someone is listening.
Mhm.
Wanted to get that cape of billowing. Just saying.
Yeah, but I don't like the shop. Oh, hey, shit! We've got someone new that he doesn't recognize. All right, here's your mission for this place. There's a cape of billowing. The person selling it is a complete asshat. Get it for me, and your mission will be complete.
He's an
For less than
errand
100
boy.
gold. That's what
Oh,
probationary
he's
means.
a bard, so he can do it.
He's not a bard. What?
He's
He's not like Ezekiel.
He's an artsy type. He writes and does things.
Ezekiel
I
looks
write and do
concerned.
things.
Ezekiel
Does
looks
that
concerned.
artsy?
He looks concerned at Alex. Do you think that anybody who writes things down is an artist?
You think anyone that's literate is a bard?
Yes. Are,
No.
are they not?
No, not in any shape, form, or fashion. Do you think I'm a bard? Do you think I can talk my way out of things? No. I can talk my way into things, out of things.
I mean, in all fairness, you did basically just say firebolt and get rid of a man.
That wasn't talking. That was literally beating someone over the head with fire.
Hey,
I remember you
bards.
saying some sort of verbal thing when you cast that. That's talking.
Azunazu.
You said the magic words.
I said, excuse me, firebolt. And we left. There you go. Yeah, if that is being a bard, congratulations. I've been barding my whole life.
I'm in a party of
I
bards.
barded my parents to death. I barded So many. I'm not going down this road. Nope.
Just like, I feel like a lot of the conversations you guys all have, you just eventually just turn and see Rory just kind of looking at all you guys, just uh-huh.
Yeah,
I
long story.
barred my parents to death, and you're like,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, at this level, I can vicious mockery a first level wizard to death.
Where exactly is the shop that you want me to?
Right, it's over that way. We will be at the tavern. What was the one?
Devilish Desire.
That was the Devilish Desire Tavern. It is amazing. You're going to love it. I need to go there and perform right this instant.
As you guys like start to walk into the actual town, the guards will look toward you, and you'll hear like a few murmured whispers. That's them. Yeah, it's them. And just like that, as you actually have quite a few people come up to you and just, oh, I just wanted to say thank you for what you all did. And
You,
it's like almost to the point of annoyance that like every 10, 15 feet, people will come to stop you to say thank you and just like grab your arms to try to shake your guys' hands.
Ezekiel will not be annoyed by it in the slightest, and will hand out headshots and sign it for them.
They take them all gleefully. The rest of you, they're doing the exact same to all of you.
See, this way you'll need headshots done.
Not so much you, Rory.
Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine.
You'll have like one or two people come up to you and just like, are you a new member?
For now.
Okay.
All right, I'll go get your capability. I'll I'll make my way off. Um, after they tell me what shop and where it is.
Ezekiel will tell you.
um, before I go in, I'm going to cast Disguise Self on myself. So that was me testing the macro. Let me actually roll for magic now. This doesn't work. Success. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to look. I'm going to look like it's a general commoner with like short buzzed black hair, sort of just a general jacket and stuff like that. Just um, they say about the same size. By the way, I'm like 5'10", so about my height as well. Um, and I will go into the shop.
Into the shop as you hear the rings of the alarms buzz. They just kind of sit there and just, oh, customer, how can I help you?
Oh yes, I heard you have wonderful wares, and I would love to peruse them.
Yeah, sure. What are you looking for? I got a few things all about.
And I would like to follow him invisibly, by the way.
Oh, roll for
Oh,
magic.
people are seeing you turn invisible.
Fuck.
And you're also giving out headpieces, like signing headpieces and shit.
3 was a natural 1. 1.5 times negative effect.
You begin to glow.
Even better. Just get fine. Then I'll stay here and sign things while glowing radiantly.
It was on purpose.
Yep, 100%. Okay, then I am not following him if I'm glowing.
Yeah, you're glowing with a radiant light as you're just you almost have like a heavenly aura about you.
And he tells Talek, see, this is what you do all the time for me. It fuels me.
So as yes, like what I'm looking for. To be quite honest, I really want to join the people that help save our city. So anything that can make me sort of stand out and just make me look amazing.
Hmm. I got a hat that can make you look different.
Interesting, interesting. I'll take a look at that, and you have it. I'll take it, as much stuff as I can. If you just have a bunch of items I could just look through.
Um, I I don't really have much. I had some people come through and buy a bunch of things for me recently.
Fine, I can look through.
Um, okay, sure. I pull out a chest, and it only has about like 3 magic items in it. A little, a little, a little amulet, a cape, and a ring.
So I'm again just kind of like looking through, just kind of inspecting it, and I'm just gonna just be chatting with him.
Oh,
And while
and the hat as well.
yeah, um, so just chatting with him. And how big is this like sort of thing?
The
This
what?
chest?
Uh, about a 3 by 3 chest, or like a 3 by 1 chest.
I'm just kind of like looking at it, like looking up at him talking as I will subtle cast distort value.
Okay.
So let me roll for magic on that. Hell yeah. So it takes a minute. So I'm basically just sort of just chatting him. So there's no components to it at all. Um,
And so casting it, so there's no verbal components either.
there's no yeah, it's only a verbal spell, and there's no verbal components to this. And it's a 1 foot cube, so I'm just getting the uh the cloak. And as I'm like chatting with them, I'm kind of like looking at the hat in the other hand, just kind of like discussing with them, um, basically how the people that came through were amazing, and it's so sad what happened to all the individuals, and um, so I will lower the appearance of the cloak by it does it by half. I could post that.
Yep, yep, yep.
Or value. See, I've been trying to use that spell for forever, but it's hard.
It's hard unless
Yep.
you have subtle cast.
Especially because if they investigate the item, they can distinguish it.
Yeah, they could do like an investigation
Yep.
check versus it.
And I don't have a good DC check against such people yet.
Okay.
But they'd have to like shit's up with it essentially.
Yeah. So
How
the
many?
thing is, I think that's more since it's his item.
Yeah, he knows what it
He
looks
knows
like.
what it is.
Yeah. So he's gonna get the investigation check.
He might fail it though.
Yeah.
Can that's fine. That's fine. I'm still doing what I'm doing. Is that what I
Yep,
Yeah.
said?
yep,
Like
yep.
since he
It's
has like
it's
I'm doing?
it's a good
ledgers of
spell.
what his. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's more for
I said
like
what I was
when
doing.
you have the item and you're bringing it in, then
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yep,
yeah.
yep, yep.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
when
he
we
just looked at it like a week or so ago when we were here, or a
I
couple
don't know
weeks
the
ago.
last time you were exactly. It's like I didn't know you went through this place the last time you were here.
And it became damaged in the 1 week
I can
we
make
were gone.
assumptions, but so I'm just like chatting with them,
It-
and I'll like.
So
So I'm essentially gonna do like
Stain.
inside the cloak, sort of
Actually,
like
that was
it.
more than a month ago because time passed in the
Oh yeah,
timey
yeah.
wimey.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Give it a
So
stain.
inside this cloak, up by like the neckline where it's some of the folds that you may not see. I'm gonna make it so like there's some nasty looking stains sort of in there. So it's like doesn't always seem like it's you wouldn't just like notice like a giant like
Mm-hmm.
scratch or something like that. But like in the folds where like the cape sort of like bundle up towards the top towards the neckline, some like stains and stuff like that.
yep.
Like well, I definitely think this hat will do great. What does this amulet do?
Oh, it makes you look quite handsome.
Oh, handsome. So all these come back. Well, do you need the amulet and the hat? The hat just changes what you look like entirely.
Yeah, yeah, but it's more of your up to your imagination, whereas this amulet always makes you look the most desirable to the most people.
And are these attunements? Oh,
I
I can't
don't
remember. I
remember
think the
off the top.
hat is.
Hat of
The hat of
disguise
disguise
is
is. I don't know what the amulet is. I know cloak billowing isn't. I just don't know about the.
it is also a attunement.
Oh, it is a
That
tournament? Oh,
just our general aesthetic attunement. That's lame.
that's really bad.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, all right. Then I could probably do the hats and I don't know, it's cloak as I'm like kind of like taking out, shaking them, go. Oh, this is a nasty stain in the inside.
Let me take a look at that.
Yeah, not a problem.
And he will roll an investigation check. What is your DC?
18.
Oh, that's a good investigation check.
Unfortunately, he has a +2. As he just kind of wipes it off, cleans it off. Uh, does he know that is spell, or does he just?
It makes the object.
just-
It's true value. It just knows its true value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he just wipes the stain away.
It was just the lighting.
There we go. It was just a little bit of.
All right. How much are these two?
The hat and the cape.
Yeah.
400.
Both of them combined.
Yeah. Good luck finding magic items nowadays.
Hmm. How much for just a cloak?
200.
Even after you just had to wipe away the stain?
Fine. 175.
Ezekiel did say get it for below 100.
I know.
I don't have very many scumbag fucking dealers, but this guy's one of them.
I know, and I could easily get a lower price. I'm like, they don't want me to charm.
Oh, we won't know it.
Hey, like I said, I
I
feel bad, but
know.
I
I
don't
could
have many
easily,
scumbag. I don't have many scumbag fucking
And
traders.
we're not gonna come back in here. He hates us.
To be fair, no one's watching you.
I'm aware. There is a moral thing of going with you guys. It's like,
You've already saw us lightning bolts and modified
I know.
memories.
I see you guys fuck with shit. Oh my
I just
god.
realized your things don't actually stop him from doing modify memory to other people.
Oh, it does not.
No, they do not.
It does
Even
No,
not.
they do
though
not.
that was kind of like one of your things.
We
that
don't
you
care
guys-
about other people.
It's mostly about us, protecting
Oh,
us.
it's always about us.
But yeah, I intentionally didn't make it other
We
people.
are selfish, hypocritical assholes. You should know this by now.
Yeah, we don't care about other people.
I am going to cast. I'm going to cast Fast Friends.
That's a friendly spell.
Subtly.
Okay. I don't remember what
It's a wisdom saving throw.
wisdom save. He
Ooh.
fails.
And that
Oh, what does
is-
it do though?
That's a straight up mind control. That is straight up mind control.
Wait, what? Really?
hmm
Wrong thing. Straight up.
Is one humanoid within range. The creature must succeed a saving throw.
But the creature knows it was charmed by you at the end.
Oh, I'm aware. Why do you think I always doubled it by casting Modify Memory after?
Oh, that explains it. Any service you ask in a friendly manner.
How long does it last? Concentration up to 1 hour.
Concentration up to 1 hour. Yes.
If the order conflicts with the creature's normal activities and desires, they can make another wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, he
Saving throw is
wants
made
to make
advantage with
money.
your fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's only one
See,
extra
that's if
saving
like I
throw.
say, hey, give me
Eh.
this for free.
It'd be fun if
I
you
mean,
said, "Give
even
me
for a
the discount."
heavily discount, he'll probably still get one. Just because this guy's a fucking dick. And that is definitely against him to give discounts.
So I was going to, because I don't know his total nature, so I was gonna have both the hat and that he had said 400 for that.
Mhm.
Yep.
I would say write down for the 225. Make sure he does a full transaction, ledgers and everything.
220. And this is when, while he's writing it down, is when he'll get the other one. You're good. His wisdom isn't that high.
A full transaction. And then I'll tell him that I have a way that I might be able to help his shop out. Just let this spell wash over you. So that way he's a willing target of modified
Oh,
memory.
modified memory, no risk.
And then yeah, I'll cast my. Oh, I think I rolled for that. Okay, I'm good. And then I will cast modified memory.
Okay.
Imagine
They
the
both
spell
go off
not
without a
going
hitch.
off.
I'm going to modify it so that way. He didn't.
Shit. They're both concentration.
Yeah. So it's when I cast. So basically, I'm also subtle casting it, which is great. So subtle casting it, which is more points eaten up. Basically, he's gonna believe that the stain he wasn't able to wipe away, and there was it was actually like a molded stain, and basically, so I didn't tell people that there was mold in his products that he was trying to sell. He gave me a discount with the hat.
Okay.
Wait, so then why did you cast Fast Friends?
So he agrees.
To make it like so that
To
he
that way
actually
there is
writes it
actually
down.
written ledger. So that's essentially what I did with the barkeep. Was we made a formal contract. It was fully written out, and that way I'm traced back on everything. There's a written paper record, and then you go for the memory that way. Because if you just do memory, it's like there's no paper record. Paper record, you're good.
Yeah, it makes sense. I was just
You
wondering
owe
because
it.
like they're both concentration and it
Oh,
wouldn't be any
absolutely.
overlap.
It's once you do,
Yeah. No, I get it.
it's literally to cover your tracks. When you're a one man show, 100% what you do.
So he writes it down and just begins to just.
And then
You've seen before, they just seem to have a dead look in their eyes for a bit. As
8 more points.
so, as his memory starts to come back at it, hurry up and get out of here! Get that shit away from me!
Thank you so much. They are going to love me, and I'll go running out of the shop.
It couldn't
So
have happened to a worse man.
Subtle
This guy
cast.
fucking deserves it.
billowing as
How
well
does subtle
as
cast work?
there is no verbal or somatic components.
Like Warcaster?
N-
Warcaster still needs verbal components.
you also still need the subtle, it's just you can have something in your hand essentially.
Yeah, you
Mm.
can make the
Essentially,
sigils or whatever. with your
instead
hand.
of me, pointing at you and casting, I could pretty much just point at you with my wand or staff or sword and do the same motions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, well, you could already do that because it's an arcane focus, but it's more like you can have sword and shield and still do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you can still
You
do the
wouldn't need a
finger
home
motions or whatever.
Oh, look who decided to join us.
so I will head to where you guys had told me,
Mhm.
and I assume it's not too hard to find them. But
Nope.
the trail, they leave.
He's still
They're
glowing.
actually still kind of stuck because there's a giant crowd of probably about 40, 50 people now
Oh, by the
gathered
way,
around you.
the gold was given to him. The
Okay.
225. It was given. That way
Okay.
there is a it does all follow through.
Okay. Yes. Xylus, you guys left town, blah, 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 blah. The Gios's have been cast on.
They
Rory,
told me pretty much everything, by the way. So I'm
Yeah.
pretty filled in on most shit.
As in like our quest details.
Uh-huh. You
Oh,
guys
hey.
were not happy and you stabbed someone.
Yep,
Also,
makes sense.
for the first like night or two, I slept outside because I just got the feeling you didn't want me around. So I started saying
Yeah.
eventually till Telloc went to sleep in the kitchen.
Oh, and would you be interested in the Armor of Darkness, which is the thing that we got off of the Umbral Sun dude? You can cast Darkness twice per day. Dark Vision out to 30 feet, but it doesn't extend it if you already have it, so that doesn't really matter to you.
Hmm.
You can see in magical darkness
What kind of
and
armor?
studded leather.
Does it give any extra bonus AC?
Yep, that's what I was just getting to. In total darkness. Wait, is it in total darkness or in the darkness spell?
in total darkness.
Okay.
Okay.
In total darkness, you get a +2 to your armor class.
Total darkness, so not dim light.
Yeah, so it is attunement, though, is the biggest downside.
Mm,
Yeah, attunement. You can cast the darkness spell on yourself. Does that require the concentration still?
I'm gonna say yes, but it won't really matter for him.
Yeah, he doesn't cast any other concentration.
I
spell.
mean, if you get to everything, that's why I was just curious.
right.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you
Um,
cast a darkness spell on yourself. You
does
have you can see through magical darkness through up to
okay.
30 feet.
Yeah, that's actually what I was gonna ask next is if its dark vision penetrates its dark.
Mhm. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
magical dark vision up to 30 feet. It does not extend your dark vision though.
Wait, it's only magical dark vision up to 30 feet?
Yes.
Yeah, that is
It's
only up to
basically
30 feet.
meant so that way you can see.
You can see through your own darkness spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
My studded leather, my glamored studded leather gives me a +1 at all times, so it's better for all situations, but I can hold on to this for stealth missions specifically.
It's a pretty decent armor, and
Yeah, for
especially
sure.
since the darkness on yourself, that's a good way to get that +2.
Oh, because if it's not total darkness, then that's a giant black bubble.
Well, yes. I'm
That's
saying in combat, it could still be
in
used.
combat. Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. Except when it isn't against your allies, when you have those hexbloid warlocks that cast darkness on themselves, and it's a fucking bitch for everyone else.
Mhm.
Yeah, but the nice thing about this is I can cast it on myself and then fire arrows from it and have advantage
Yeah.
because
Oh
they
no, it's
don't know
it's a
where I'm
really good
coming from.
equipment for
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's pretty decent armor.
yeah, I mean, I'll hold on to it. It's better for again stealth and combat, but mine's better just all around.
Yep. Yours is better as being ambushed on the road.
Yeah, that and it's better for like towns and stuff because I can change my outlook and stuff.
You guys, just so you know, Xylus, there was a plaque for you guys at the Mayor's Manor. The Mayor's Manor has been burned to the fucking ground. There is like a monu or how would you say, like, the statues have been set up as almost like a
Memorial.
graveyard, yeah, memorial
Memorial.
Yeah.
graveyard with a plaque for you guys
So
thanking
we're
you guys for
currently
the
in
hero.
Crystal Horn then.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
You guys are currently on your way to the Devilish Desire, but you are being mobbed by crowds of people asking to shake your hands, thanking you, inviting you to dinner and such.
And Ezekiel is literally glowing because he failed in an invisibility spell. In order to follow our new friend Rory, who we sent out to purchase a cloak of, what was it?
Billowing.
Cloak of
Billowing.
Billowing at under 100 gold, and he immediately went back to his old ways, but we don't know that yet.
I don't think we ever will.
To be fair, none of the we went through them, and none of the things stop him from affecting other
Yeah,
people.
yeah. No, that's kind of the point of having them on, but
Out of character, they were all like, "Do it, do it, do it."
yeah, for
Yeah.
This guy's a
sure.
scumbag.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was also the scumbag merchant, the one that has insanely high prices and doesn't like
Yeah.
you guys.
The
They
cloak
all
of
have-
billowing that he was offering us for 100 gold is now 200 gold, mysteriously.
Yeah, people wanted it. There was interest.
So this darkness studded leather doesn't give any bonus AC except while
It
in the
is-
darkness.
It is basic studded leather in daylight.
Gotcha. Noted.
Yeah, it is really good in total darkness. Everywhere else,
Yeah.
it's
So,
studded
people with
leather.
the umbral sun and the underdark and
Yep.
Yeah, you think they would have outfitted their equipment to work better in daylight?
They
well,
can
they
cast
have
darkness on
very large
themselves.
armies.
Yeah, but still, it's like that's only a 15-foot radius. You're going out into the upper world that you've been preparing for what, thousands of years? It's like, no, we're going to prepare to fight in the Underdark.
Imagine
So I
armor of the
assume I
rising sun.
find the large crowd, and I still
Yeah,
look
you
like
see Ezekiel glowing.
Yeah,
I feel like Ezekiel got up on a literal soapbox.
Yeah, you get a headshot, and you get a headshot.
Ezekiel, maybe we should do autographs at a later time.
No, it's fine. I'm good here. You can continue on if you'd like.
Oh, Kellogg, could I invite you to dinner? Like, just several people, all of you guys, in addressing you guys as a group, individuals, everything.
And that's what, you know what?
I'm gonna. So
I'm
I'm
done with
assuming
this.
I can't really
Silas,
get
do
through
you
the
want to get out?
crowd. I was gonna, assuming I can't get through the crowd, I'm gonna use a minor illusion to make a little like red hand just kind of like appear over, and I just kind of like point in a direction over them.
Neat. Silas, Alex, either of you want to get out of this crowd?
Silas,
In
can I hold your bow?
in retrospect, I would probably already be out of the crowd, but yes.
To be fair, it was like you guys got mosh
the
pit almost
first-
immediately.
The first one to say yes, which I heard Silas first. I would Dimensiosaurus art.
roll for magic.
Yeah,
God damn it.
yeah.
Please roll in that one here.
Just end up in a wall or
Oh my
inside
god,
someone's
5d6,
chest.
everyone. Just whoosh, kills.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Yes! Third
Hey!
time's the charm.
5d6 would have been amazing.
Wait! No, we're not leveling yet.
Nope. That's why I have a DC marker on mine.
So, you guys, dimension door, 500 feet away. In like what direction? Like, are you heading somewhere in particular, or just to the inn?
Are we going to the direction that he pointed
Yeah.
at with magic?
I just probably would have caught sight of it and be like, we're getting out of here.
Okay. Yeah. As Rory, you see a flash of white light as they exit the dimension door, a few like 100 feet away from you. Or, did you say right next to them?
A few feet from him, outside the crowd's edge.
Okay. As some of the crowd turned around, not as much, but like, I just wanted to say thank you as you fucking magically teleport away. A few people can get the hint.
I go up to Ezekiel and pick him up, put him over my shoulder.
My
no!
god.
I would like to contest this check with all of my bardic strength.
29.
Roll off.
Hang on, I
Holy
might be able to
shit.
beat this. I rolled a 12. No, wait, sorry, acrobatics. A 13.
Oh, acrobatic.
Yours is athletics, sir.
Natural 20. I think you're gonna go with that.
Yeah. Alex, you grab him and you don't even realize that he's trying to struggle.
Wait, what? No! My drawing found it that way.
He tried to jump away from you and he jumped into your arms.
I dash out. Using a key point for.
Key.
Using one of my
He dipped in the monk.
dice. I'm using a superiority
Hey, we
die.
don't know.
Haven't leveled up.
Shh. You also can't wear armor to do any of that.
Which one are you doing though?
They rolled a 1d10 at that to my AC. I don't want them touching me as I'm running through them.
So as they like reach out to grab him, as he just smacks each of their hands individually as they come near him, just like you swat a child's hand, just.
I just imagine him tucking Ezekiel under his arm like a football, and then one arm stretched out, just.
I wouldn't put it. Alex, how do you do it?
I'm just grabbing Ezekiel and just shoulder pushing my way through the crowd, leaving.
Get down, Mr. President.
No, bring me back. I want to go back.
He's been deprived this whole time.
You're knocking over like 2 or 3
Boys.
people.
Ezekiel's like trying to cast a spell, but he can't get to his instrument. Fuck no! Stop it! This is my heaven.
Yeah.
Cupcake
Welcome
is
back
just
to
flying
Trump.
above, circling.
Cupcake, take him out.
Is this a natural order?
No.
We're getting out of this. Actually, I don't know where they went, but I saw the hen. I'm going towards the hen's direction.
The crowd slowly disperses. They sense that you guys don't want to be bothered, so they just. And a few of them have bumps and bruises of being knocked over by the fucking 8-foot tall Goliath.
You monster.
Really, dude. I'm not gonna bother. No, really. Which direction are we going, Ezekiel?
That way. She like pouts on his shoulder.
Are you like being Shrek Princess carried, or are you like sitting on his shoulder?
Shrek princess. Like a sack of potatoes over the shoulder.
Please, like Alex would have nests on those things.
Oh, Xylus.
I just
Random little
realized
thing.
there's spikes
Yeah.
digging into you too.
He's between the spikes. He's lethal.
Xylus.
Yes.
One thing, 'cause I assumed you would. While they were telling Aurora everything, he was writing everything down in a notebook.
Mhm.
And assuming you would look to see what was being written down. Am I correct in this? I'm assuming that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a nosy son of a bitch. Don't deny it.
Yep.
He's a
yeah,
nosy
I
boy.
would probably glance.
I read that it was written in a Elvish script, although you could not understand what was actually being said. But it was Elvish script. It would just kind of sound like gobbledygook, but it was written in Elvish.
Gotcha.
Pickle, blueberry, pickle, blueberry.
No, it wasn't a coded language. It just straight up is almost like it was a different language that uses Elvish script.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm just fucking around.
Well, there's a difference, so
Right.
So if you guys come up and go, certainly draw a lot of a crowd.
Unfortunately, that's the case whenever you're with. And then I just stare at Ezekiel on Alex's shoulder.
Just stare at his butt, facing everybody.
Yeah, Alex is facing everyone, so Ezekiel's not even looking at you guys, just his ass.
Yeah, arms crossed, just pouting on his shoulder.
We're just staring at the donk of the Arcana.
Hey,
The donk of Arcana.
It's really well sculpted.
Oh wait,
The
hold on.
donk of
I
Arcana.
put him back down. There you go, Ezekiel.
I'm assuming you
Why
two,
do
and
I
I'll
see? Why do I see Alex patting Ezekiel's head as he does so, like scrubbing his hair?
Yeah.
There you go, Ezekiel.
Pointing to Ezekiel and Telak. I'm assuming you can probably sort of disguise yourselves a bit. Are you able to? If you don't want to cause a crowd, look at Xylus.
I can hide when I need to.
Alright, big guy, you want this? I'll kind of like hold out a hat. If you wear it, you can change how you look.
Alex.
Nope. I like the way I look.
Ezekiel's gonna cast Seeming.
Isn't it a wisdom saving throw?
I'm not sure.
Are you casting Seeming on all of us or
Just
just
him.
Alex?
I hate you.
Just Alex.
Waste
I,
that
bel-
slot.
I believe it's a wisdom. If
Charisma.
It's,
Oh, it's a
charisma.
Well, what's your charisma? Just take the
Close
roll.
one. It's a close one.
It wouldn't matter anyways. He doesn't have a plus fucking 6.
Yeah.
He doesn't need a +6.
Yeah, no, it's only a 19 save DC. But yeah, no, he's going to make Alex look like Alex, but human sized, like a few inches shorter than Ezekiel.
Can you do that? There's a limit to when you can see me.
Foot up or foot down, same as disguise self. It's like a mass disguise self.
You can only make him 7 foot then.
Yeah, he's a Goliath. He's a tall boy.
Yeah.
That's fine. And I also want to make him seem like really scrawny and skinny.
Now you're going too far.
You get rid of all his armor and he's just like a skinny little twig.
I'm a 7-foot twig, but if anyone gets close to me, they'll bump into my armor.
Yeah, they'll impale themselves on your shoulder pad.
oh, look, I've been impaled.
So I'll hold the hat out to Xylas. Couple stands to you if you want. If not,
Oh no, wait, hang on. I rolled a nat 20.
Did you?
I
Oh yeah, you did.
I generally don't trust magic things, but what does this do?
1.25 times positive effect. Now can I make him shorter? Human size?
You can make him 6 foot.
Works for me. That is Ezekiel size.
it. Do you know how magic works, or do you just not trust it, or both?
I know some magic things. Mostly
Is
don't
it-
trust it,
Essentially, just lets you cast a disguise stealth spell.
which is
And I'll kind of wave my hand over and I'll cast disguise self on myself.
Roll for magic. Please
ye-
blow yourself up. Which is.
No, it just
Regular
doesn't
fail.
work for a second. It's like, come on,
Mhm.
and then, and I will look like Xylas.
stop that.
That's what it is. As I will drop it.
Oh shit! You cast
Mhm.
disguise self on yourself. You're part of the party.
Is he part of the party?
Yep, he is a probationary part of the party, but he is part of the party.
Hang on, because there
Hold
was
on. There was
specific
wording on this.
notes
On
on it.
probation.
You cannot, or any member of the party without the consent of said party member, if the party member is a question is competitive in other way, cannot give consent. I can give my own consent.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can give my own consent.
I can.
Yeah, spells get to. Otherwise, that would just be ridiculous if I couldn't do anything on
Yeah.
myself.
For
That's-
the first one, you can't though.
I can
Because
give consent to
the
myself.
consent has to be at least one non-probationary party member.
Well, then I'm not a party member. I am a
I'm
probationary.
pretty sure,
I'm pretty sure the
that
wording
first
was-
session
cannot-
when we first were talking about it, a member of the party did not include probationary party members.
Yep.
That is true.
Also, I believe
This
Yeah,
is
that's
the
fine.
wording of the very first one.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. I don't care.
any member of the
Just-
party without
Yeah.
consent, said party member,
Yeah, if it's
if
within.
they're incapacitated. See, he's not incapacitated.
Or cannot give consent, then consent can be received from at
'cause
least
I-
one.
I-
Oh,
I-
okay.
Yeah, I think the intent on it is that once he
touch us.
becomes a member of the party, we actually trust him. Therefore, he'll no longer need the kiosk type
Yeah.
of thing.
Like I said, if you couldn't cast on yourself, then that'd just be
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
ridiculous
Yeah.
at that point. Do that and
But that's not what it says. I went back and I changed it when I actually cast the spell.
oh, that's the wording you gave me last session.
What's
Yeah,
the
it changed between
wording
then and now.
officially?
Okay, I need the new wording because you've changed the wording on me when I had it.
You cannot
Yeah.
cast any spell directly or indirectly without consent.
So it works either way if you say
Yeah,
I
you're
am
fine.
a
Yeah,
party
he just
member
made
or I
it
am
more
not.
lawyery. Yeah, he gave it a more lawyery
I'm,
feel.
Okay.
I'm fine. So then hold the head. Such a less you do that with no real limit?
Otherwise, what? Sorry.
No real limit.
Yeah. We good. Yeah. Generally, I like looking like myself, but it has caused us trouble. I guess I'll hold on to it.
It is an attunement item as well, so that's another
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know that.
thing.
I didn't say it either.
Yeah.
So hat of disguise.
Hat of disguise. Noted.
And then I will toss the cloak over to Ziggy as I pull out the folded cloak out of my bag.
Hey, good job. 2 questions. 1, did you get it for less than 100 gold?
Well, I bought 2 items, so 225 for the both. Very easy when you realize they have mold in their shop. People don't really
Wait,
like it if you assume that they have that you spreading word of mold and mildew in their shop.
do you have a proof, like a receipt or something?
I pull out a receipt.
Yeah, so
It's
All right.
also
let's see.
225.
And did you get this deal by affecting anyone's mind?
I did a spell called Distort Value.
Yes, but did you modify his memory? It's kind of the whole shtick that we were concerned about when you first joined the party, remember?
I did
I
not.
what?
Did not did.
He got you your item, Ezekiel.
The
Yes, but
distorted value. That's how he got it.
did he get it legally? Remember, that's the whole reason why
Yes,
we were
I
iffy him on him.
absolutely got it illegal. Got it
He has a
legally.
receipt. That's better than most of our purchases.
Yes, but when he signed a contract with that innkeeper back in Southset, were we in Southset?
No, you were in Shortport.
Shortport.
Sure.
That was also technically legal, but he did nefarious things. Get it?
Exactly.
Hmm.
It was part of the reason why I asked you to go out and talk to the shopkeeper alone.
Like I said, he had lots of mold in his shop that I was able to find. He didn't like that. I said, it would be a shame if people start talking about mold and
All right, I'm noticing you kind of avoiding the question. Did you modify this man's memory?
yes.
God damn it. And he tosses the cloak back. That was test 1 and failed it.
Are we using a 3-strike rule here, Ezekiel?
I mean, we are now, apparently. And you know what? Another Gios,
Describe
because
how
he
much
pissed
of a
me off.
scumbag this specific individual was.
No, we
Can you
don't
specifically
need.
mention how much of a scumbag this individual was?
Yeah, I know he was a scumbag. That's why I sent it to you. If you can't not modify memory a scumbag, we can't trust you with anybody. All
No,
right,
that's exactly the person you want to modify memory on.
that is illegal. All
You
right,
said it yourself. We only hurt, bad individuals. We only do this to
Well,
terrible
sort of.
people.
I don't know, honestly, your moral boundaries, considering I kind of point to the path that we were just on. You firebolted someone's face.
Actually, I did that.
I'm talking as a group.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
And then, as well, in the same day that I met you, you also charmed 3 individuals. So it's sort
no
of
idea what
hard
you're
to
talking about.
gauge the.
He doesn't need another Gios. We are technically fine with your lawyering of said spell.
I'm for another yes.
Yeah, so am I. I am not in favor of modifying memory. Sure, the shopkeeper was overcharging, but that's his right as a shopkeeper. He
Correct.
doesn't have to be nice. He doesn't have to sell you something for the price that you want.
If he wants to sell you a candle for 1,000 gold, that's his prerogative.
Exactly. The only time that I would be somewhat against it is if, the candle was stopping you from dying. Then that's a little, excessive if the candle is only worth like a few coppers. But other than that, yeah. All right. Don't fight this. Kios.
Counterspell.
Counterspell your counterspell.
Roll for magic, all
You're
three of you.
concentrating
Hang on. First,
on Gios.
he could still cast while doing that. So first,
Yep.
Gios
Fuck.
fail. So roll that one first.
Please Gios yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Wait. Oh, I was gonna say before you.
DM's choice.
What was your Gios gonna be?
It was gonna be
The
the
second
third
one.
one.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've already
the
put the
third.
second one.
Yeah, you're right.
So the third one, which what's the third one? It would harm said party member without consent of mine.
What was that?
The one that's harming said party member. It was
Wait, I
number
thought
3.
you
On
already
the
put all
road, he
three
put
of
on a
these.
second one.
Oh,
I did too.
Gotcha.
Oh, you didn't. Matt. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So far, he's
Yeah,
got
so-
1 and 2. He doesn't have 3 yet. This is supposed to be 3.
So this was number 3.
So
You put
he
it on
cannot.
yourself. Although roll for counterspell now.
All right, Loki.
Ah, fuck it, go through. Well,
Now
no,
roll for
because
counterspell. Your counterspell.
Roll
Come
your.
on.
Well, hang on. She
no,
has to roll
because
to see if she succeeds.
Yeah.
I gotta roll to see if
Oh, yeah.
I do the stupid counterspell.
Holy shit! There's so many rolls going on for this.
It's a weird situation.
Yeah.
Also,
see. Is it
Ezekiel
just
would
a
feel the
regular
spell
D20?
going on himself, so he'd choose to not counterspell her colors.
I just see him casting, so I don't know what the fuck's going to go on.
Yep.
Let's see, a D20?
D20 plus spellcasting ability.
Spellcasting ability?
So plus 4.
Is that your
Yeah,
my
+4.
DC?
Your
No,
intelligence.
it is your
Or
intelligence
plus, yeah.
modifier.
Okay, that's 12 plus 4,
Goes
16?
off.
16.
Yeah.
Do I see his spell failing? Like it's backlashing on himself.
Normally, people don't really notice it until it's happened, but considering your fucking story, I'll say yes. You probably have
Well, I can
more
see
of
the
a keen
spell
eye.
is about to backlash onto himself.
Yeah.
Then I am going to
But you also hear the counter charm or the counter spell canceling it out.
canceling his out.
Yes.
So it's gonna fail. Yeah. Okay. Is Ezekiel attempting to counterspell that counterspell?
No.
All right. No, we're good.
Fuck. Tenok, seriously, stop it.
To be fair, Telok just fucking saved your ass.
Yeah.
She doesn't know that.
She doesn't, but no one does.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, this man is modifying people's memories. That was the whole thing that we were worried about.
That's the whole thing you were worried about.
Okay, so how about this, Tilak? If you try that again, I'm going to smash you in the back of the head with my shield. Go ahead, Ezekiel.
Thank you. Ezekiel's going to cast Gias.
Is she trying to counterspell?
Motherfucker! Oh my god!
Yes!
Again!
Is Telok
I
trying to
just kind of
counterspell?
stare at my fingernails, going,
So I can see once again it's about to fail.
Yes.
I am going to take the psychic damage and stop it from hitting himself by counterspelling
Okay. Roll
his
counterspell.
counterspell. So first, roll for magic. Also, roll your 5d10 because I am technically affecting you.
Fuck it, I'm gonna counterspell his counterspell.
I also subtle cast all my counterspells.
He
So you
subtle
can't-
cast basically everything.
Yep.
Alright.
You can't. So now I have to see if it even.
You hold on, because you didn't specify that you were subtle casting. First off,
He
That's
does
fair,
that
that's
every
fair.
spell.
That's fair. I didn't say it. So
Alright, how about we just leave it up to a dice roll? 11 and higher, you subtle spell.
I thought
D20.
he has subtle casted every single spell so far.
why did I roll that to GM? That was a 13, but I can re-roll that.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay.
Alright.
And then for the actual counter spell, so it'd stop it. So roll your 5d10. Yep, 32.
God damn, you've rolled so high on those.
I know it's insane.
Wait,
So-
is it Wait, is it 10? Because you
5d10.
did put the second one
No.
on.
No, the second one's a charm.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay,
not
okay.
specifically charmed.
So I do that. You see the nose bleeding, go. It was about to backlash on yourself.
Do I believe him?
You were able to feel it starting to backlash.
All right, fine. You escape this, Gias. Thank you.
Third time's the charm.
I don't have a third one. It's only 2 level 5 spells. But no more modifying memory for shopkeepers. You want to use it in a fight or something, that's one thing. But what the shopkeeper did was not illegal, or it was kind of scummy, but that's about it. You don't have to buy his products. So, no more modifying people's memories. That's not like combat.
Yeah, being a sleazeball doesn't make it illegal.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back. I need to get something.
I was gonna say we can take the break now.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna call the break right now. 5 minutes.
Oh man, I've been here for so long. I really need this break.
Yeah.
You can watch the broadcast at half speed or twice speed.
Times 3, just.
So, how's everybody doing?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
good. Except for I get this weird cut on my finger that I got outside while I was doing yard work earlier. I don't know where.
Hmm.
And it's like a paper cut.
Oh, I hate those.
And it's not like horizontal, it's vertical on this like the side of my finger. So anytime I move it at all, I feel it like stretch. I'm like
Yeah, speaking of injuries, I burned the shit out of my hands on some oil on Saturday.
Ooh.
that's
But-
tasty.
So I was putting, dropping food and everything, and a glob of oil
Mm,
globbed on my hands. I was able to wipe it away real quick, but it still burns your hand.
yep.
So I have dark spots on my hand and skin deciding to
Mhm.
do its thing.
Extra crispy.
First time I worked in the kitchen.
It's not my first burn from
Is
grease.
it
It won't
is
be
it
my last.
blistering or no?
The one started to a little. I got it in the early phase, but like now it's like the top skin went away, so now it's
Yeah.
just like fresh skin on the one.
Yeah.
The other
Yeah.
one's mine.
Yeah, I still
Scariest
remember
thing
my
I ever
first
saw was
oil
at
injury.
the deli. Someone threw fucking frozen chicken in the fryer.
Oh, that's so
I
Dude,
wild.
okay.
fucking ran.
Oh.
I
Okay.
ran like the little bitch I am.
No. So I actually almost got, literally when I say poured all over me of hot grease from a fryer. Because so we had someone new, they had cleaned the fryer. They had cleaned fryers before, but it was new to cleaning ours specifically. He had done it at the other restaurant. Well, we realized during the shift we were busy, and I was doing the fry and everything. He didn't completely wipe out all the water in the bottom, so all that water that was in the bottom, it
Oh
stayed cooled down there.
no.
And as the oil was getting jostled, it pushed its way up. And at first it was like a little bubbling and everything. I thought it was like one of the puffs that we had open, like cheese,
Right.
Yeah,
making more
the
noise.
small little.
Like, okay, yeah. So whatever. And then we're going, and it starts getting louder and louder. And literally, there's a point in the business where me, outside expo, and middle stop, turn and look at it, and we go, I'm gonna turn that off real quick. So I opened it, I turned it off, and as I was backing up, it started to literally volcano. If I had
Yeah.
been 1 second later, I would have had hot grease literally pour over, and it was water falling out everywhere. If I was literal 1 second later, I would have had hot grease poured all over my head and back and arm.
Yeah, I remember I was cleaning a flat top. I don't know what they're called, the iron tops.
Yep, the
And-
flat top.
Yeah, and this was the first time I've cleaned one. Which, by the way, how I got that job is just bullshit. But they never showed me how to clean
That's
it.
honestly a lot of our jobs.
Yeah, they never showed me how to clean it, so I never fully. It was always black when I went home, and then the morning lady got so mad at me until I explained to her that they told me to scrub it with the brick. That's what I was doing, but they never showed me how to do it properly. So she showed me how to do it properly, and one of the things you have to do is make sure it's really hot, and sometimes you can pour a little oil in it so that
Yep.
it picks up
Yeah.
all the black stuff. and I was cleaning it, and
I
there's the
choose fire grease.
Lemon
backsplash.
juice works
Yeah,
too.
lemon juice works too. Lemon juice and water, and there was the back splash guard, and with the brick
Mm.
two-handing, I was scrubbing it, and I just put all my weight on the brick and pushed it all the way to the splash guard, and all that oil that was hot got pushed against the backsplash, jumped up, and landed on both my hands.
I've done that. So I did
Oh,
it not realizing that when I was leading over to clean it, I had turned one of the burners on, so it
Mhm.
was staying super hot, and I was like doing stuff in between while doing this. So I
Mhm.
was going and I hit one of the bottom right corners, and it splashed up, and it literally hit my arm. I wiped it away immediately, and it still had already burned
yep,
through my
yep.
skin.
It
That's
melted my
like that
glove.
black oil is hot as shit, and I was like, "Oh my god, why is that so fucking?" Oh, I leaned and turned on the flat top while I was cleaning it.
Dude, it burned through my heat glove, and I took the glove off, and it melted, by the way. But it made it through both of my hands and blistered horribly.
Mm.
Yeah, I just burned straight through my like skin, like hole in my arm.
So how
Yeah.
I got
It's
that
crazy.
job, I used to work at the airport, and at the airport, all the restaurants belong to one or two companies. So I used to work at a Pizza Hut place, and 3 or 4 restaurants down was a Texas Bar and Grill, an actual sit-down place. One day the cook shows up drunk, so they send him home. But the other cook has already worked a ton of hours. They don't want to pay her overtime, so they're sending her home. They don't have a cook. So he comes down to the Pizza Hut, and the manager is like, "Has anybody ever worked in a kitchen before?" And I'm like, "I used to do line cook." And he's like, "Good enough. Go over to the other restaurant and help them out in the kitchen." I'm like, "Okay." Prep, sort, wait, cut dice. I show up. They have tables there already sitting down, order tickets waiting to be made. And the waitress is like, "Okay, honey, just make me a Cuban, open, and then just do like 2 No. 1s and a spinach wrap." And I'm like, "What?" And then she looks at the manager, and the manager's like, "Just help him out. He'll figure it out. He's smart." And then the manager walks away out of the restaurant. And I'm like,
That's how you know they don't know you.
I've never been in this kitchen. I don't know where their stock is, where
Right.
their
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
inventory. I don't
You
know
don't
what
know
their
any of
menu
their
is.
recipes. Yeah.
So the
What's a
waitress,
number one?
the waitress hands me a menu, which luckily only has like 7 items, and she's like, "Have you ever made any of these?" And I look through the items, and I'm like, "I recognize the wrap, and I recognize the burger." And she's like, "Okay." Looks out at the other waitress and screams at her, "Honey, we're only selling wraps and burgers today, so go to your tables."
That's
So
funny.
Tell them about the chicken wrap.
So I was like making a whole bunch of wraps and burgers, and
Yeah.
the chicken is portioned in plastic bags, so I didn't have to worry about weighing it. I just had to cook it, put it on
Oh,
the
that's
grill,
that's
bell
convenient.
peppers. So I sent out some of the wraps. They actually came out looking pretty decently until one of the waitresses comes back and hands me a plate with a wrap, and then hands me a plastic bag, and she's like, "Honey, the plastic bag goes in the trash, not in the food." I'm like, "What?" So the flat
Oh.
top is in front of me. There's a trash can to the
Imagine he
right.
puts the whole rolled thing in there, just closes it.
Yeah.
No, the trash can is to the right of the flat top. So I'm like, I have no idea how the bag got in there. So I start making another wrap, dump the chicken, toss the plastic bag at the trash can, and then I notice there's an updraft that just picks it back up and puts it on the grill. So,
That's so dumb.
yep.
Chicken wrap side of plastic.
Oh my god.
How I didn't catch it, I guess I was just too flustered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
But
sure.
the waitresses were pissed at me. They were so
Why?
because I was messing with their money. Like they were mad at me, but they weren't mad at me. They were mad at me because I was making bad food. So they were telling me, if you can't do it, just tell us you can't, because if you send out bad food, we don't get tips and we make money from tips. So they were upset at me, but they were more upset at the manager because I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. At least I'm here. If you want to step back here and help me, you're welcome to do it.
Right.
Honestly, it was a great job. I loved it. Uh, the bosses
Hmm?
didn't give a shit. I could do whatever I want, and I made my own schedule.
Figure out what you were doing after a while.
Oh God, no. But I've cooked in restaurants before, so it wasn't that hard. The menu was super small.
Yeah, that's nice.
You know, they waitresses kept getting mad at me because when I would make burgers, I would close the burger because I'm used to making a burger, and assembling it. Apparently, in restaurants, especially fancier, more expensive restaurants, you leave it open so that it looks like more food, and the customer can like add things if they want to add condiments to it, and then the
Mhm.
customer can close it. So they kept
Yeah,
getting mad
personally, I
at
always
me.
thought that was.
Yeah, they kept getting mad at me because I kept closing the burgers and handing them to them like that.
It also keeps the top bun from getting soggy
Yep.
from the
True.
steam.
I put lettuce underneath the burger as well, so it keeps that bottom
Yeah.
bun from
Yeah.
getting shitty.
So the place was such a bad place to work at. They were so cheap that I actually didn't need the money, so I just worked there because I needed a job for like I forgot why I needed it. I think it was for school for a scholarship. You needed to work so many hours, so I worked there for that. The money was insignificant to me. There was this old lady, this old Indian lady that was like 80, and there was this tiny Indian lady that was her friend who was like 22, but she probably weighed less than 80 pounds, soaking wet. She was tiny, and they worked the morning shift. And on Wednesdays, the airport got food delivery, but
Mhm.
legally the airport doesn't open until a specific time, and food deliveries happened overnight. So what they did is they would deliver the items and leave them in front of the restaurants, stocked in the hallway, and then when the employees are able to get in, they would drag all the items into the restaurant into storage. But those two girls could not bring all those drinks and food and items inside by themselves. So our items would stay in the hallway, room temperature warm, with people walking by between like 6 a.m. and like 1 p.m. until the next shift showed up. And I kind of felt bad for them. So because I lived like 20 minutes away, I would drive up to the airport, and instead of taking the employee parking lot, which by the way it's free, but takes 20 minutes to take the employee bus into the lot, I used to pay $20 to take the tollway to go into the actual airport, go into the restaurant, literally spent 15 minutes moving all the boxes into our storage, and then clock out and go home. And it was like a $20 ticket every time I did it.
Wow.
When I got let go, it was a really weird thing. There was three supervisors and one of them didn't like me, so he let me go. The next day after I got let go, it was delivery day, and the main supervisor called me asking where I was and how come I didn't come in for my shift, and I'm like, I was fired. And he's like, wait, no, you're fired. Nobody's fired you. I'm like, yeah, talk to John. He fired me. He's like, hold on, I'll call you right back. 5 minutes later, it's like, John's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's doing. Come back to work. And I'm like, I'll come back to work if he apologizes. He's like, don't worry about it. He'll apologize. Just show up to work, come over here, and I'll do it. And I'm like, no, I'll wait for him to apologize, then I'll come in. Because I didn't need the
That,
job.
yeah, that's when you like negotiate for a higher salary, man.
Yeah.
So he actually did call and apologize, but I was over it. I didn't want to work there anymore. And
It's like, thanks for the apology. Bye.
yeah,
God damn it.
a lot of my jobs have been that. A lot of my jobs I do because I just kind of like start doing it because I'm bored, and then I just leave it because something happened, and then they ask me to come back, and I'm like, you don't know how much free stuff I gave you, man. Now you have to actually pay me. I think that's how Tiffany got her other job at the Texas Bar and Grill. Yeah, one
Yeah.
day I was walking to a store because I wanted to get some exercise. Walked past the restaurant, went inside, started talking to the cook. Turns out he needed a waiter. He was desperate. So I'm like, I'll help you out. I'm not doing anything right now. He hired me on the spot. I ended up calling Tiffany saying, hey, do you want to come be a waitress? Because I'm apparently a cook here now and I need somebody in the front room. Tiffany started working there. And then one day, the guy hires his friend. His friend gets jealous of me. His friend fires me, tells me he doesn't want me in the kitchen. He tells me to come back, and I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna compete with your friend, and you're not gonna kick your friend out because he's homeless and he needs to work. So yeah, figure it out. And that's how I stopped working there. So I don't know. A lot of my jobs have been really weird like that, where I just get fired and then they ask me to come back when they realize just how much free labor I gave them.
To be fair, they did the same thing at my current job. 3 times.
Oh yeah, they fired me from where you work, right? And then they called me back and hired me back.
Yeah, but I think the difference with that is you were hired as a temp, right?
Yeah, I was a temp, so I could be fired at any moment. But they did let me go. And then they called me back like a week later asking me if I wanted to come back because they said that they liked me, they liked my numbers. They let me go because of stats, but they would love for me to come back. And I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I'll come back. Except for this last time. This last time I'm like, I'm enjoying staying home. Offer me more money and I'll come back.
Shit. Technically, I didn't have an extra 5th level spell since I cast Seeming on Alex to be a dick.
Oh well.
We'll do it
It
the
happened.
next day. I mean, we got the days to do everything.
Well, no, now that we're in town, we don't really have that.
Yeah, it happened. It is what it is.
Yeah, we're just in here to buy magic items, sleep in a bed, and then head to Jorgum.
You know what we need to buy? Shackles.
Okay, I'm back. And who is ready?
I'm good.
Okay.
I believe we're
Where
all here.
the fuck did we leave off?
Fighting.
Spell
Backlash
shenanigans.
from spells,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
then trying to shop and get runes, such.
Yes. As where are you guys heading now? As you guys have had your little kerfuffle amongst each other.
The 2 nicer magic shops.
Okay.
Yeah, the nice guy and the place where we got the flaming rod.
Okay.
And the singing squirrel and a Dan.
Hold on, did Robin give that to Alex or no?
No.
No.
He did, but Alex didn't take it.
Offered it and he said nope.
Gotcha.
So he still has no dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we're out of Robin's best magic.
As you guys, what shop are you guys heading to first?
Let's do the knick-knack one.
Okay.
I feel like we're gonna drop at least 20 gold there on random bullcrap.
That's the one with the 2 people, right?
Yep,
Yes.
the knick-knack shop.
You head to the knick-knack shop. As you knock on the door, it opens. As you'll see the 2 familiar gentlemen, brother, just kind of sitting there playing again. Completely different game this time. This time, like instead of chess pieces, there's like these giant fucking like stuffed lizards on a Chinese checkered board.
So for this shopping excursion, it has been stated once or twice by Rory that he can do spells, quietly. I'm just gonna keep an eye on him just to make sure that he's not doing something underhanded while we're shopping.
Okay. As you guys enter, they don't even look toward you or say anything. Just keep playing, and you like as you just hear them saying like random gibberish, like I don't know, fucking. I can't think of one right now. Fuck it.
King
Ping
me. Checkmate.
Pawn
Check.
to HQ.
Pawn
Yeah.
to lizard's left.
I attack with my lizard's left toe.
And I put him in defense mode.
Oh my god, that was an amazing.
I sacrifice 3 mana.
Who's that? Malik from Yu-Gi-Oh? That was fucking perfect. Spot on for the abridged series.
That was just a defense mode reference that I didn't know was an abridged specific voice.
You've
It
activated my
was.
trap
It's
card.
like spot on.
That was just
All right. Anyway. Hello, gents. Hopefully you remember us about a month and change ago.
Oh yeah, didn't you save the town or something?
Yes. Yes, we did. You're welcome.
We're not thankful.
Well, I mean, should be. But we purchased some items from your delightful shop.
Oh yeah,
And
you bought Albert.
oh, you mean my singing squirrel?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know he had a name. Well, we are back for more items if you have any more.
Look, they're all over.
I look
Or
for
you
them.
could
Sorry.
show them to us.
There was a weevil in my soup.
A weasel?
Gross. Weevil.
A little
I
beetle.
think a weasel would have been far more terrifying.
That's a
So
weasel
suddenly
unless he
finding your
fills up a
home.
whole
Holy
ass.
shit!
You should probably not eat that soup.
No, I'm not going to. I might still eat that soup, but I'm not going to for like.
Not
the
on camera.
No.
uh, yeah. They'll just kind of fine. Get up, crack all their like. Most people like crack their knuckles. They crack every single joint in their arms, their elbows, up their back. Just like it just sounds like a gun going off. I won. No, you didn't. Eh. As they go over to a little.
Uh-oh. He froze so he can eat his soup.
Yep. He activated his switch.
It's gonna turn back and you're just gonna see like a noodle just like slurping and like at the very end. Man, it's crazy that it just lagged. Oh. Poor Malachi.
Yeah, he's been having issues a lot lately.
Yeah.
Well, he's like in the middle of fucking nowhere.
True.
I don't know why I keep thinking this is Ezekiel, or this will be Ezekiel.
What is Ezekiel?
I
He posted
a
something
meme.
in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's this from?
Hey,
Oh,
Matt.
Psych.
Yeah, Psych
But-
the show.
Psych was so good.
Like,
Yeah, I'm back.
hey, welcome back.
Probably gonna crack in 5 minutes. The best of this 5 minutes. So,
Take what
Th-
you.
So how was the soup?
I'm eating it right now. No, it's not ready yet. I might still eat it considering it's 200 degree soup, so it's gonna kill any germs
Some
that were in
cold
it.
soup.
200 degrees?
Yes.
Most soup is made with boiling water, yes?
That is boiling.
200 is like steam.
That's not. It's not boiling. Anyways, what do we see?
Yes.
They open up a chest and just pull out a single coin. I got this. It's a coin that always goes the opposite of what you want it to.
Causes a weird paradox.
Kinda. Want to try it out?
Oh.
Set up.
As I think in my head what I want it to be.
I'm sorry, what's this?
Coin
It-
that
it's a
flips
coin?
to the opposite conclusion.
Of what you want it to, not of what you call, of what you want it to be.
Interesting. I'll buy that.
Oh, good. 5 gold.
Perfect. What's the name of that magic item?
I
Coin?
whatever you want to name it. coin.
No. There's a legit magic item.
No,
Oh.
that's a magic item that is there's a common one that has a similar description, but
It's not the same.
I don't think it's the exact same.
Okay.
Never the exact same.
I honestly didn't even know that was a real magic item.
Maybe it isn't a coin. I know there's a die that you.
Yeah, maybe
Charlatan
I'm thinking of the
die.
dice.
There's
The
a
charlatan's die.
Yeah, there's the charlatan's die.
I'll
there's
just rename the charlatan's die as a coin. Done.
It's a weird six-sided die. That was a
Yeah, I know.
six-sided coin.
Hey, I don't got time for that shit.
Yeah, I still, like I said, it's what you wanted.
Coin of self-decision making.
Oh, I hate you. You're gonna make me choose for you, aren't you?
Charlatan's coin. There we go.
All right, what else have you got?
Pulls out a bag. I got a bag of dust that makes food taste awful.
Like it doesn't poison it or anything. It just makes it taste bad.
Yeah.
That's
just
like
salt.
The dust of
Just
delicious.
salt.
Dust of deliciousness. It's the opposite of that.
that's useless. No, pass.
Well, does it have the reverse effect of the dust of deliciousness? All of them?
Oh, what's the?
It also gives disadvantage and wisdom saving throws.
No, it just makes it taste disgusting. They never sell any useful items. They just sell nicknames.
What do you mean? That fishing rod was integral in me fighting against the devils.
It was a torch. Okay.
Yeah, and we've had plenty of use of the singing squirrel.
It was a torch that I could light with one hand and didn't need to spend a whole action doing.
Okay, so it was a magic torch.
It was a fast torch.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
that is probably
also
the
looked
most useful
badass.
that you'll get. Most use you'll get out of it.
It looked
Unless you're like
badass.
creative.
All right, next.
Hold on.
I got a chessboard that doesn't listen to what you say.
Hold on.
None of
I mean,
them
neither do other
saved
chessboards.
the town a little while ago. Do you have anything that in the future would help us with saving different town?
Point to the sign. Says knickknacks. What part of knickknacks make you think you can save the world with them?
I mean, magic. I'm waiting outside.
Didn't you have this exact same reaction last time?
I think
Yes.
so.
Yeah, as he pulls out a chessboard and he's like, knight to F2 as a pawn will move.
I'm just going to pick up another pawn and then move it where it should be.
As it moves itself back the moment you let go.
What else you got?
I got a clock that never tells the right time.
Keep going.
I got a compass that always points in a cardinal direction.
A cardinal
A
direction.
cardinal direction.
I'm sorry. How?
That's still just a normal compass. It's just off kilter. That's
Does it tell
actually
you?
a useful item.
How much for the compass?
No. I'm
Oh.
so glad I have the party funds.
5 gold.
All right, and how much for the clock?
5 gold.
All right. How often does the clock change times?
Always.
So it's just like constantly pointing to
It's
incorrect
just
times?
to the wrong time.
Yeah, it just always at the wrong time.
Yeah, but I mean, does it change? Like, is it 2 o'clock now, and in a few minutes it'll look like it's 6:30?
No, it's just set like for 8 minutes, like
That's what I'm wondering.
previously.
Is it just like fast or slow? Because like that's not a magically wrong clock. That's just
Well,
I
no, a fast clock
It's a
would be right.
clock that doesn't go for 24 hours. It goes for 23 hours and 59 minutes.
Well,
What
see,
the
here's
hell?
the thing. Here's the thing. That means it would be right twice. However, if it is a clock that is just set to the wrong time, it'll never be right.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
it's just
You
how
put it
wrong
in the
is it? Is
right
it like just like
time.
8 minutes?
Okay, yeah, it's like 8
Really?
minutes fast.
All right. I'll take both of them.
It's like anytime you correct it, it just as soon as you look away, it turns back to the wrong time.
It's a random like time too, so it's like you
Yeah.
gotta figure that out, like the conversion to it now, and you're like, oh shit.
That is
All
not
right, so
my
I will
problem.
take both 10 gold pieces. All right, what else do you have?
I got an icicle that melts immediately when you that melts in the snow and freezes in the sun.
Oh, then wait, how do you recollect it? Do you have to collect all of the water in order to get your
Look
icicle
out
back?
the window and see the frozen city we're in.
Yes, he just holds a little bucket.
Okay, so you need to buy the icicle and a bucket. Do they come together?
No.
Okay, that's just poor salesmanship. Next.
I got a lemon.
Just a lemon.
Not a magic item. Okay, I think you're just giving us things out of your lunch now.
No, that was out of breakfast.
Wait a lemon for breakfast.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go join Xylus. Thank you for the clock and the.
Oh, I love these guys.
I don't want to call it a compass. I can't call it a compass in good conscience. Thank for the clock and other clock that is equally wrong. The horizontal clock. And Ezekiel will leave.
Ezekiel would walk out and see Xylus trying on Rory's hat and then getting frustrated because he can't get it to work.
Oh.
Okay, you realize you have to attune to that, right?
What? He didn't tell me that.
That's like all magic items that are of any use whatsoever.
Honestly, that makes it much less useful to me when I stuff it back into the. I put it into the haversack this time.
So who's in the shop still?
Fuck that with them. I'm not buying anything here.
Oh, if they're leaving, I'll walk out with them.
I got some glasses that mess up your vision.
That's just a wrong prescription.
Exactly. A lot of your magic items can be explained, sir. I feel like if I were to walk through your shop with detect magic, I would get very few pings.
You're the one who bought a compass and a clock for 10 gold.
Right, so are we done shopping for toys now?
Why can I see Alex having fun here?
Yeah.
Which Alex?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I think Grace would love this place.
she would. Alright,
Interesting
so.
location.
Yeah. Are we done here, boys?
Well, we need to just go to the legit magic shop and then we're done.
What? This place isn't a legit magic shop?
Again, most of these things can be explained by just stupidity, human stupidity,
I have a spoon as prongs.
ignorance.
Sir, that is a spork.
Right.
It can be explained through ignorance. Anything is a UFO if you're bad enough at identifying things.
So you guys head to. I believe this is the shop owned by the gnome, correct?
Yeah, the nicer brother of the dick that I complimented heavily.
You head into yes, you head into the shop. The bell rings.
Mhm.
He looks. Oh, you guys are back.
Hello.
Thanks for saving the town and shit.
You're welcome. They want to shop. And I point my hands to the boys.
So, what have you got since last time we were here?
I'll be quite honest, not a lot. The one item I got that might interest you that you haven't already seen, a ring of spell storing.
I'm sorry. What?
What does that do?
Do you not understand how common works? Ring of spell storing. What do you think it does?
How
Sorry,
does
my
it
friend.
work?
Sorry, my friend here is very against magic, and he's not. He's a little ignorant and fine with that, which I think is wrong. I love your products, sir. They have been a huge help and were instrumental in us saving the town.
Bye.
It stores spells that anyone who attunes to the ring can use.
That sounds very dangerous.
It is, and it is also very useful.
It is a little messed up.
There it is.
Of course
Of
it would.
course.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey.
Also,
In the morning,
Uh huh.
it changes on how many spells it can hold.
I'm sorry. What?
It can hold anywhere from 3 to 9 spells.
Oh.
Now, let's
Oh,
say
my
it's
bad.
fully
2 to
loaded.
9.
That's still.
Let's
We
say
need
it's
some sort of.
fully loaded and it goes down. How does
We
it
need some sort of
decide what
a.
spells to
You
keep?
lose all those spells, starting with the most powerful down.
We need
Mm.
some sort of a fainting couch for Telok.
Hmm.
After hearing that,
Every morning you roll a d9. Reroll on ones.
you know what? That sounds.
Why don't you just roll a d8?
Oh man,
Ooh,
I could really surprise Robin when he comes back by
Because I
casting
didn't think
magic.
of that.
or a
Because
D10.
a d8 works way too well.
or
Wait,
a
wouldn't it just be a
D10.
6? Anywhere from 3 to 9?
2 to 9.
2 to 9. I
Oh, I
messed up.
heard 3 to 9. Okay.
No, I
He
did
said
say
3 to
3 to
9
9.
originally. Then he
Well, you know,
corrected
that sounds
himself.
like an interesting thing. About how much?
Since you helped out the town and everything, I can give it to you at cost.
Mm-hmm.
And that
Don't try to
costs-
make it go any lower.
Mm-hmm.
500.
I would never.
Oh, that is such a steal.
That
By
is.
I'll buy it. Get the fuck away. You short man. You short, impossibly thin man.
I'm holding him back as I start taking out money.
I take out my money faster.
I don't know
Excuse
where I
me,
put my
I think
money.
I have the highest dex here. I take my money out. The fat. No, I'm kidding. I don't want that. That sounds dangerous.
It is super dangerous.
Has anyone
So-
seen my money?
Hold on. This sounds like a useful thing in the right person's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we take this out of the party fund and we can decide what to do with it later?
Deal.
Yes.
All right, I'll pull out 500 gold out of the party fund.
Okay. He gives it to you. Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, good. I was afraid he was going to
And
say,
out-
oh no, 500 platinum.
Out of character, I highly suggest you identify it.
It's
Hey.
cursed.
Oh, we will.
It's cursed.
Will we though? I
All right.
mean, I think Talak just has a spell boner. She's just gonna put it on and use it.
Alex has the time to cast those. Oh, how long have we been in the party?
I mean, we could give Alex it with banishment and then banish it.
Yeah.
Stop trying to get rid of me.
All right. Is there anything else that you have for the saviors of the town and future saviors of the entire world?
I'm sorry, but that's all I got. Business is kind of slow right now.
Didn't you have
Not,
a gem of
not
seeing or something before?
that actually sold.
Mm.
Who?
Hmm.
Some eccentric collector.
Listen,
All right,
fellow.
cool. Where did they live?
He just
Ezekiel asks
looks at you.
nonchalantly.
He just looked at. I don't give away customer information like that.
Would this change your mind? And he puts a silver along with a signed photograph on the table.
It's funny
Ezekiel.
that because
He
Ezekiel
points at his
probably
other signed photograph that you gave him last time.
Oh,
Hmm.
right. Sorry. And he'll put a second signed photograph down. I forgot Ezekiel Avanti's twin, Ezekiel Avanti. And what did you say, Silas? All right.
I was gonna say Ezekiel, without a doubt believes that that's worth more than the silver piece.
Absolutely. The silver piece is just to weight it down.
Yeah, right. It's a paperweight.
Ezekiel, they don't do bribes here.
Oh, how dare you? This is not a bribe. This is
Payment for service.
rewarding, yes,
Information, trade.
an amazing person who's sold us amazing items. This is merely a thank you and exchanging this for some valuable information.
I thought you guys weren't even interested in it to begin with.
Mm,
I mean, that was before things. I mean, we just kind of have changed our minds. You know, we really talked about it, and we got some money since then. So he's gonna like slide the posters and the silver a little bit closer to the other guy, and then he's gonna like look back like he's not looking at it anymore and let it go.
Look, I'm not gonna give away customer information. I'm sorry.
You know, this is why I like you. It's the integrity. That's why we come back. The items are just a bonus. He'll take back the silver and the headshots.
I have a question. Is there like an outfitter or a smithy or like a leather worker in town?
Um, there's a leather worker on the south side of town. Not the greatest.
Mm,
They will get the job done most of the time, though.
okay, appreciate it.
Hmm.
Do you know if there are any magic items in the mayor's manor that may have found their way into circulation?
Um, you would have to go talk with the mayor, the mayor elect.
And that is whom?
Is it a goat?
Mm.
That is the who's that old guy that runs the library?
Tello?
I
I'm
don't think Talak
sorry.
runs the library.
I
Talak's
was
a guy. I
very,
knew it.
very. I'm sorry. What?
The old guy who runs the library. What was his name?
I don't remember.
Mm.
Okay,
I
yes,
was
we know him. And yes.
very tired whenever I went through that whole ordeal.
All right, we know about where is he exactly?
I would assume the library or the town hall.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. And Ezekiel's going to leave a signed headshot for your time as he walks away.
Okay. Hey guys, waddle away. Waddle, 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 waddle. What you guys have to do next?
Do you guys want to talk to the mayor?
Mayor elect, But
Mayor elect.
I mean, if you had questions about, items being from the old mayor's mansion, then yeah, why not?
Alright. I just wanted to see if we missed anything in the manor. Plus, technically, we
sure.
never got paid for this.
Well, it was one of the
Shh.
jobs.
We never got paid for this from the people in the town. It's such a shame.
I'm not gonna. We already took money for these jobs. I'm not gonna take another chunk.
They also heavily discounted the spells and supplies that we took after we defeated the mayor.
I'm
Okay,
gonna,
let's take a
I'm gonna, I'm
picture.
gonna kind of like nudge my head towards Rory, like we have to set examples.
Ezekiel right now. I posted a
Oh,
picture.
yes, we do. Okay,
Unless, of course, you want to be hypocritical and double dip into your rewards.
how dare you, madam? I am the picture of posterity.
I know what he was doing. He was just testing us. Thank you, Ezekiel, for keeping
Uh,
us on track morally.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome. Yeah, same thing that I did with that shopkeeper back there. I thought it might be too close time wise, and you would catch on to it, and you did. That was on me. Good eye. So yeah, we'll go to Mayor whatever his name is. Mayor elect, whatever his name is.
As you head over to the library, you enter. As you'll see a little. Oh, actually, you'll see a golden reddish lizard folk sitting behind the desk.
A golden red or a goldish red?
Goldish red.
Gold. Hmm.
Hello, nice to
Oh,
meet.
hello there. How can I help you?
I'm Ezekiel Devonti. Yes, that Ezekiel Devonti. And these are the Hands of Arcana. Yes, those Hands of Arcana. We wonder if we could speak to the mayor elect.
Do you have an appointment?
No. Oh wait, no. Yes, we do. It's under we're the saviors of the town.
Goes through a few papers. I'm sorry, I don't have you on the list.
Just the mayor knows us. We're old friends.
If you're not on the list, you're not allowed in.
God damn it! Ezekiel's gonna take out the sending stone.
I mean, can you at least just go tell him we're here?
No.
Even if he says no.
No.
All right then.
This is going fantastically. I'm going to step outside and y'all have fun with this.
Ezekiel, you pull out the sending stone.
Yep, I'm gonna use it to call the mayor.
Okay, roll for magic.
This is gonna go well.
Regular pass. Just passes.
As a puff of smoke begins to appear, and you see the mayor's or the librarian's haggard face asleep.
Hey, buddy.
You'll hear like a very and kind of like waves at the general sound, like I've
No. Come on, get up. Remember the Hands of Arcana? Your best friends? We're here. Again.
roll a persuasion check.
He's sleeping. He doesn't need to persuade him.
35.
Holy sh!
What?
Yeah, boy, that's our bard.
If we do that proficiency die roll, I'll get even higher.
Possibly.
Or lower. Knowing your luck, Ezekiel, it's going to be 2 1s. But he gets up slowly. It takes like a few seconds as he gets up, rubs his eyes. As you see, you can't exactly see very well, but even in like the shadowiness of this spell, you see the bags under his eyes.
Hey, buddy. So, we were wondering if we could have an appointment with you.
I'm sorry. What's going on?
Yes, we would like to schedule an appointment to talk with you post haste.
Speak with my secretary and see if they can move some appointments around. I'll be there in a moment so I can clarify this with him. He's very strict.
Will do. He's gonna turn off the sending stone. Hey, buddy!
He saw that
Just
happening, right?
staring straight forward.
So, our good friend, the mayor elect, wants you to shift a few appointments around so we can speak with them now.
I haven't been told. I haven't been told by him.
Sure, you have. You just saw him up there on the screen.
Look straight forward, not even looking at you.
We're the worst.
I
This
walked
would be
out
a
of
modified memory moment.
I love lizard folks. They do not fucking care.
Hmm.
We're such Karen.
We
Excuse me?
You're the worst. Don't even.
Most people survive my tirades.
Maybe
Most.
not in this encounter, but you're the worst.
You're not wrong.
But he just continues looking on forward, Ezekiel.
Ezekiel will keep on staring back at him, smiling, waiting for the mayor to come.
As you're sitting there, like looking at him, he just like licks his eye.
Glad I'm not there.
Ezekiel will take his tongue and like also try to lick his eye, but fail.
Let us step outside.
You're just gonna ask him a couple questions, right, Ezekiel?
Absolutely.
All right. I also step outside.
Yeah, you all can go do whatever. I'm invested in this now.
I've noticed. You've
you're-
wasted a valuable resource just to do this.
Oh man. Telek's just outside and she's scribbling in her spell book.
About 5 minutes passes. Another 10. What are you guys outside doing?
I just like walk out and just go. Ziki was trying to lick his eye. I decided to call it there.
Yeah. You it is rare to out petty Ezekiel. Very, very rare. Temperament wise, no one can beat my anger. Petty wise, no one can beat Ezekiel.
What
I would
about
like to-
Cupcake?
I would like to polymorph myself.
Oh, God.
What do you polymorph
Oh,
yourself
God.
into?
Any sort of a lizard that can lick its own eyeball.
Just into a lizard. Okay.
You polymorph into filth.
It's next
Magical
roll auto
auto.
passes, but you're transforming, so
Yeah. So I turn into a lizard and I lick my own eyeball. Then I turn back into Ezekiel, and then everybody outside just says, "Yeah, got it."
I don't even want to know.
The lizard folk doesn't look phased at all. Just
So, are we gonna go and stay at the inn now, or finally leave this place?
Do we want to stay at the inn or do we want to stay at the Devilish Dervish or whatever the fuck it's called? Desire.
devilish. Cheaper.
the devilish desire.
Well, The devilish desire is loud, but the rooms are soundproof. The
It's
inn,
also the one that's closest to here.
yeah. The inn is bland and boring, but wherever Ezekiel goes, you know.
I mean, honestly, he'll probably have more fun at the Devilish Desire and probably make more coin there too.
Devilish desire it is.
I need like earplugs or something for these types of places.
I could make you some. In
So are you
theory.
guys heading to the Devilish Desire then?
Well, when
Yes.
Ezekiel's done,
Okay.
because he needs to know where we're going.
Another 20 minutes will pass.
Right. Well,
I'm playing with my coin. I'm like practicing flipping it up, saying one thing but thinking another.
You try to practice on someone else and then it lands on the so that way you always lose or always win if you try to make it so you win.
Mhm.
Like you want to lose. You're like, I want it so whatever it is, I lose, and so the other person will always win. But
Well, well, it's
you're
like
doing it. But if you're doing that because you want them to win, then it would actually be you losing.
right.
See, that's where I was like, all right, that's you're running into a paradox, and you fucked yourself by giving such vague boundaries.
Well, when he was describing it, he said what
Whenever
you
it's that,
think.
whenever you get something that vague, it lands on its side.
Hey,
Well, no,
Devil.
you said it lands on whatever you think about. So I'll say
No, no,
one
no.
thing, think another.
It's the opposite of what you want, is what he
Yeah,
said.
it's what you want, not what you think of what you want.
Ah.
Yeah, good luck mastering that.
it's
Yeah,
it's
and it senses the deepest. Like you can't be like, oh, I
it's a
want.
it's a paradox die.
Yeah,
It's fuckery.
I'm, it's a puzzle. Silas is a smart cookie. He likes puzzles.
there's definitely some situations to use it, but it's a
I'm
lot harder.
practicing with it. I like go around like, hey, Talak, try to, heads I win, tails you lose type of thing. Let's go. Yeah, let's see what it does there. It lands on its side. Frick.
Yeah, just whenever it's running into like a paradox that doesn't solve just on its side, or if you want it to land on its side, it just doesn't stop spinning.
I will figure it out. Kane. I will.
you know what? Give me the coin. And I'm just gonna flip it. Call.
No.
It landed.
Yep. It lands at a 45-degree angle.
That's a stupid coin.
I
kinda
know,
like
and
it.
I'll figure it out.
I kind of like it. Okay.
It's Telek's personality and coin.
Whatever you try to do, this coin will try to fuck it over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it to a kid one day. It's like little kids staring at their idols, and you know they get jerseys from players, and they get
You're gonna
coins
be
from
like,
me.
wow, and then they turn
Just
around and put it into a
just
gumball machine.
tell
Yeah,
them this
right.
is a match coin. If you ever roll heads, we'll show up and save you.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Someone breaks into their house. Tails, tails, tails,
Yeah,
tails.
they flip it. Please, please,
As their parents just thought in front. That's our big bad evil guy origin story.
Yep.
I
A
flipped it,
child,
but he never came.
child
I,
was found next to a coin landed on tails.
Dude, okay,
yeah.
there's a line from the Superman movie where like it's basically it takes place in like if he landed in Soviet Russia and like Batman's a kid in the concentration camp and when Superman goes in and finds out about him, Batman walks up to him as a kid and goes, "It said you could hear a leaf falling from 100 miles away, yet you couldn't hear our pleas for help." That's what I just
Yeah.
imagined that being.
So
Mm,
This is why we
about
went to the knickknack shop.
yep.
another 15 minutes will pass as you'll finally see the mayor elect walking up, eyes closed and like almost sleepwalking. You see giant bags underneath his eyes. Like, he is definitely not getting enough sleep.
Hey, buddy. How you feeling?
They see him before you do. Because they're outside. Are you guys gonna say anything, or is he just gonna walk by and not even notice you guys?
I'm not drawing attention.
Or just a bunch of people standing outside the door.
He's too tired to even recognize your guys' face right now.
Yeah, I mean, Ezekiel will ask what he wants to ask.
As the mayor comes in,
Ezekiel's still staring down the lizard folk.
Salazar, could you please open up a 10-minute schedule for the Hand of Arcana? If you can move some things around.
Actually,
Other than that, I need to go to sleep.
Actually, if you would put it under the people who saved the town, as I stated before.
He turns around as the lizard folk just starts moving some paperwork. I can schedule them for 2 days from now at midnight. Just turns around and walks away.
Hey, come on, come back here.
As he turns around and he didn't even notice that you were there.
How dare you, sir?
This is where
Hi.
he cast catnap on him.
Hi, remember me, Ezekiel Avanti? Yes, that Ezekiel Avanti. You look kind of tired. What's been happening lately?
I've slept 5 hours in the past week.
Nothing.
Well, that's what's been.
This is like an 80-year-old man, too.
Yeah, what's been happening that's caused you so little rest?
I was elected mayor. No, please, I get so little sleep as is.
Right, two things. Make them quick. First off, did you find any magical items or information in the mayor's house before it, spontaneously combusted?
I don't know. I didn't handle the work. Please, I really
Where?
do just want to sleep.
That's fine. Where would we find that information?
I don't know the guards.
Right. Random guards. All right, and second thing, tomorrow morning me and my friends are going to leave. Come visit us at the Devilish Desire. Very, very short, like 5 minutes. I promise it will be worth your while.
He just turns and walks away.
All right, good talk.
Actually,
You couldn't have said that to him over the sending stone?
No.
he just goes
Principle
to
of
a
the thing.
chair. He just goes to a chair and falls asleep in the chair.
I needed to get an appointment.
No, we're not even gonna do.
Oh, this poor dude.
All right, and Ezekiel's going to leave. Thank you to the lizard folk as he leaves.
No response.
Ezekiel with an unearned sense of victory as he leaves.
So you saw the old man enter, and Ezekiel walks out with a smile on his face. The old man does not exit.
All right, where to next? Oh, he said that the guards might have more information about magic items and stuff or information from the mayor's
Not it.
residence.
Oh, note it.
Noted.
Not it.
Okay, I can do that, I suppose. If someone else can, I do need some shopping done if I'm going to go talk to the guards.
I mean, I could talk to the guards.
Yeah, I think you had a better impression with them last time, if I remember correctly.
I'm sorry. Every time I talk to the guards, we end up in jail. I'm good.
Okay, so me and Xylus go talk to the guards, and old just Xylus can go talk to the guards, and I'll do my shopping.
Sure, I'll meet you at the Desire.
Ooh,
Alright.
actually, Ezekiel, why don't you, take Rory shopping with you and actually see his method?
Good point. All right, I will do that. Does anybody else need anything while I'm out?
Unless you can actually get some wizard paper, spells,
Probably
scrolls.
potions.
Doubt
We
it.
need potions.
I'm sure I could find paper.
Potions.
All
Something that
right.
heals. That's not magic.
I mean, everything that heals is magic, except for the things that we have. But there's only like 5 in existence, as far as we know.
There's only 3 in existence right now.
Okay, 3 in
What's
existence.
going on? I have to take out my headphones for a second.
Just
Uh,
divvying out who's
Talking about
going
things
where.
to buy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll split up and go our separate ways.
Okay.
That's
Oh.
never a bad idea.
Yeah, I'll go last since I just took a lot of time
Yeah.
up with you.
How about Talak go get rooms, Rory and Ezekiel go shopping, and Alex can come with me to talk to the guard.
Okay. Hillock,
Mm-hmm.
you head over to the Devilish Desire. As the moment you enter, there's just a cacophony of noise.
Oh god. Mm.
Realizing she
As
doesn't
you
have the
enter,
party fund and not enough gold to rent any room.
Hey, they know me,
Wait, you're out of
and we
gold?
saved the
That
town.
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
has
I don't know.
openly said, yeah. I guess you weren't
Yeah.
here. Yeah, she has openly said on the road, yeah, she has like less than 5 gold.
I mean,
I
if
have 2 gold.
I was gonna say if Xylus heard that, I'd probably get some.
Yeah.
I don't remember how
Yeah,
much.
it was while we were traveling. Yep.
Was. I'll. Uh, it- Here's I don't know 50 gold. Go get us rooms.
Okay. See what I can do.
Yeah, because I out of character. I didn't write down room prices for this place.
How long were we sitting outside the mayor's?
about 45
Easily
minutes.
30 minutes.
Okay. I was asking, I was like, was that a short rest essentially?
I'll say yeah.
Cool, because I want some hit dice.
Oh yeah, you did get backlash.
I got Mind Blast because I counterspelled
Yeah.
the spell that was gonna hit him.
Yeah, and Telek, you could have identified that thing if you wanted.
I could have, yes.
But they didn't. So Telek, the moment you enter, just a cacophony and noise, you take like 3 steps in as the tiefling bartender comes over to you and just, "Oh, you're back! You're back! Lovely!
Yes. We would need some
Drinks
room.
on the house for you.
Thank you. Wonderful. Great. Fantastic. I'll take 2. But we'll also need some rooms.
On the house, on the freaking house, especially if you have that Ezekiel villa.
He will be arriving momentarily.
That
Just
is
doing some shopping.
quite fun. Yes, yes. What would you like to drink?
Ale and wine.
Oh, come on. Can't you celebrate a little?
What is the house special?
I got something that might be a little bit more interesting than most. It's a fair bit dangerous.
She looks down at the coin pouch in her hands.
Like I
Define
said, on the
dangerous.
house.
Sure, why not?
It killed 2 of my patrons last week. Let's say that.
Ooh, fascinating. Good.
Okay. As he goes to the back and comes back with one of these 16-ounce barrels.
Jesus
Or
Christ.
64 ounce barrels.
That's
Now,
all for me.
no, but that's the smallest one that we can reasonably carry. Be very careful when you open it, and I would suggest you go way away from everyone else.
Define away.
That one's not very aged, so about 10 feet, 5 to 10 feet.
Perfect. How big is one of your rooms?
Not the largest, but about a good enough size if you open it up in the middle. Uh, please try to avoid scorching the walls too
Dungeons and
badly.
Dragons.
Scorch. Ooh. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Thank
It
you,
may
sir.
not be as scorching. I kind of lost track of which one each of them were.
Oh. Note it.
As
I'll,
you got yourself a keg of Dragon Blood Ale.
Yes.
A keg.
I thought you said it
Mhm.
was
For those
wine.
for those of you that don't know, this is an explosive ale.
Yeah.
I think I'll set a note on that one.
This is
Neat.
Jeff.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
But
You finally bring up Dragon Blood Ale the moment Robin goes to one of the two
he
ales
had it
known.
last time. You didn't ask.
I didn't know. One of the
That's
two ales
fine.
Robin can actually get drunk with.
You didn't ask.
Oh, jeez.
This was the place that he discovered that he was a devil blood.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you take it to your room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am not opening it.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
How many rooms did he give us? Is it like one per party member, or did he like cluster us together?
He'll give you one per party member. He's not that full right now.
Cool.
So, are you doing anything else in your room then, Talk?
I'm gonna start writing spells.
Okay. As Alex and Xylus.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys doing and where are you guys going?
Guard?
Yeah. Hey, Alex. Never really asked you this. But you are in an awful lot of armor and such. Were you ever a soldier?
I was a farmer for most of my
Huh.
life, and then a prisoner, and then a bodyguard, and then a prisoner, and then a bodyguard.
Hmm. Stand up straight. Put your shoulders back.
He's
Okay.
still a twig. He's still a 6-foot twig.
God damn it.
It's not that broken yet.
8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Ezekiel.
Hold on. The new guy gave me this hat, right? Here, put the hat on. Maybe you can make yourself look more like yourself.
It's the head
Shit.
attunement.
Yes.
Yeah, Ezekiel said you had to tune to it.
No.
Hmm. Okay.
Whatever, I'm still bigger than you. You'll work out.
You are taller than me by like half a foot.
If they ask, I was cursed by some wood elf creature thing. I don't know.
What
Um,
else?
Because I don't
I
like
didn't
them.
curse you.
Silas is a wood elf creature thing.
I
Yes.
stand by my statement. I've been beat up by more wood elves than anything else.
It's fative.
It's funny because I smacked you a couple times.
It
Uh,
reinforces my hatred, that's all I'm saying.
all right. Just uh, follow my lead. Um,
Hmm.
is there So do we know of like any like guard posts, or do they just kind of like wander around?
There's a guard. There's the main guard hall, not too far from here, near the center of town.
Hmm.
And other than that, there's a few like guard posts and guard stations all over the place, but that's like the main building.
Okay. I will go to a guard post, one that's kind of small, maybe only a couple of them sitting at it. Probably, looking for a couple guards that look kind of bored, maybe on the younger side, not important looking.
Roll a perception check for me.
Sure.
See how close to that detail you
Uh, Perception. That'll be the 17 because it's sight.
get. Okay. You see a squad of like older guards sitting there playing cards.
All right. I will walk up to them with all regal, uh, military rank nature that I possibly can. And like at ease, hands clasped behind my back when I approach them. All right, men, question for you.
They all kind of, the three of them look up towards you and just, you got a problem?
No, sir. I am from a group. We go by the Hands of Arcana.
I thought you looked familiar.
Yes. Actually had a question that it seems only you, the guards, could possibly answer for us. Now, the mayor elects sent us in your direction. When you guys cleared out the old mayor's home, did you find any notes, items, or information of note? It might be impertinent to us.
Hey, John, you're a part of the cleanup crew. Do you see anything? I mean, there were a few
John,
items.
god damn it.
There were a few items that were collected. Uh, I don't know of what really. I know that there were a few documents pulled out, but I didn't read any of them. Um, I'm sorry, I can't really help you.
No, that's all right. Could you I assume that information could be collected down at your main building, right?
Uh, Normally I would say no, but I have a feeling you lot can probably get a few things that you want.
I mean, I don't think we're necessarily looking for any of the things in particular. Would one of you mind escorting me and my friend here down to the main building? I
One of
don't
them will.
quite know where it's at.
One of them will get up. Sure, I will. I have to say thank you again. I I'm not gonna lie. I was a little pissed off when you people revealed everything. Little sad, little sad, and my niece was one of the victims.
Hmm.
I have
Well,
to
I'm
thank you for stopping that.
yeah, I only wish that we got here sooner.
So do I. Anyways, let's head there.
Yeah,
It's not too far, about 10-minute walk.
perfect.
As he'll lead you toward this larger building. Uh, you'll see a small altar to the thunder out front. He gives a slight nod to the altar and just then to you guys and here it is. Anything else I can help you with?
Nope. I think that was it. Thank you. Do the guards like outfits have any insignia of Lathander on them?
You've seen like a few people have it, but you've also seen them. A few have had them of like helm. A few have had the
Okay,
of
Hmm.
different gods.
gotcha. All right, we head inside. Thank you, friend.
If
Your
you
name is
nod and
John, right?
yeah, Jonathan actually.
All right. Well, Jonathan, thank you again. And we head in.
As you head into the building, like it's not exactly like full of sound, but you hear people in the background complaining. One guy banging like their cup against the chains of the cells. People just kind of complaining about being in jail.
Anyone I recognize?
Not at the moment, no.
Cool. I'll go up to anybody, you know,
Yeah, there's
whoever.
like a front. There's like a front
Yeah,
desk,
front
and you'll
desk.
see someone sitting there, just sipping a drink, reading a paper.
Um, walk up. Good eve or whatever time of day it is, gentlemen, gentle sir.
Looks
Yeah.
down at you guys as like the thing or the podium has been raised rather high, so they're a good like 10 feet off the ground compared to you.
God.
It's one of those weirdly proportioned ones. You can
Yeah.
you've seen these before. It can act as a quick emergency courthouse.
Hmm. Yeah. Yep.
I barely found out that that's actually why those things exist. I did not know that before.
What was it?
You know how some jails have like the raised altar and shit like that,
Uh huh.
and like where the secretary sits. It's because it's mostly older jails that have it, but because there's a law that they were able to use it as an emergency courthouse for like uh, serious crimes.
No, I've never seen that before. I mean, I probably have. I just don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. I just never thought of that. But
Mm.
uh, but they'll just look down at you and just, is that kid eating enough?
Um, my companion here was actually cursed in one of our last excursions. Don't mind him. Um, we are members of the Hands of Arcana. We had some questions about some of the things you might have found in the old mayor's estates. Could you answer a couple questions for me?
I can do a fair bit. I can't release all the information though.
Uh,
Considering who you are, I can pull a few strings, and no one's gonna yell at me, really.
I appreciate it. Um, hmm. Did you guys find anything magical in nature, item wise? Any documentations of experiments or things?
Um, there was a secret laboratory where a
Hmm.
few documentations were held, but unfortunately, um, they were all dusted. Weirdly enough, looked like it was a frost bomb.
Hmm.
um, Other than that, of magical items of magical nature, not too many. Nothing of significance. A few knives enchanted to be a bit sharper.
Hmm.
A few items to made to glow, but nothing, nothing substantial.
And there were no documents. Um, hmm. Just the items then, huh?
Unfortunately, we're still trying to recompile what we can of those documents. Not much work has been made.
What's the holdup?
It's quite hard to put together dust.
Oh, right. Hmm. Um. Hmm. I mean, a few of us have a few magical capabilities. I don't know to the extent of what they could do, but I'll.
If you're speaking of the mending spell, the way they were broken is we have to reapply each piece individually.
You know, to be completely honest, I don't know what spell I was speaking of. I was just gonna say I'll pass the information along to my more magically inclined friends and see if they have
If they,
anything that could help.
if they have anything that can help, that would be a great use, and we would be willing to pay a fair bit for that.
Um, I don't think payment will be necessary. I think the information in the documents will be, you know, payment enough. But that's actually quite disappointing. Uh, I thank you for your time.
We weren't able to help much.
No, that's quite all right. Just knowing
Oh,
that there might be something is, you know, better than nothing, I suppose.
when you see your friends again, tell them we all thank them.
Yeah, it was like I have already mentioned to Jonathan back at the post. I only wish that we could have
Which
got
one?
here sooner.
Which one? I weirdly have an overabundance of them.
Just waiting for it.
Yeah, right. Hmm. Good question. I'll point them out to you next time. All right, Alex. Let's head back to everybody else, I guess.
I call silently.
Silent. He's just
Silently.
so bummed that he looks the way he does.
So tiny.
So tiny.
Rory, Ezekiel,
Mhm.
can your shopping be expedited, or did you actually want to do some shopping?
Can be expedited on my part.
Okay.
I mostly just wanted to buy diamonds and diamond dust and stuff.
Yeah.
Potions.
At cost, yada yada, subtract.
Do I get to
No.
talk my way down? That's the whole thing bards do.
We're in a rush.
Give him a 20% discount. Be a nice guy.
40%.
You
Hey,
get a
let me roll.
10% discount if you roll above a 20. But
Oh,
it's super
that's a
fucking
good
easy
odd.
here.
Go for it.
Rolled a fucking 7.
You almost didn't roll above a 20. Wow.
I know. All right. Well, how many diamonds and diamond dust can we find?
He
Um,
needed 5. Just insane.
You find 2 diamonds worth 300 and 500 each,
All by the 500.
and you find 200 gold worth of diamond dust.
Okay.
So 700 marked down 76.
You didn't buy
Uh,
the 2 300?
No, there were 2 diamonds, one 300, one 500.
Oh, I was. So
Yeah.
did you buy the 300 one?
hang on. So that's 900 gold if I wanted all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll buy all of them. Unless you wanted the 300 for something.
I was just gonna pay for it for you guys.
Oh, no, it's coming into the party fund. I appreciate it, but it's coming out of the party fund.
Yeah, Xylus is pretty loose with coinage.
Yes.
Yeah.
And should you get past your probationary period, you also will have access to limitless amounts of coin, thanks to Xylus, the horrible banker.
If it's not
Look,
all
I'm
gone by
I'm
the
going
time he's joined.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. You probably shouldn't say that you have limitless coin, especially who has it.
I mean, we didn't when Telok was running the fund, but she sort of just gave it to Xylus for some reason. And just trust me, when you talk to him, you'll understand. All right, so 900 for that, and I
To be
also have
fair,
various.
To be fair, with how loose Xylus is with it, he might even give it to the probationary member.
Just like, "Hey."
I don't know.
No,
Xylus is one of the
because
most skeptical ones.
Yeah.
he likes his bag, and that's where the party fund is.
All right, and the rest is like literally random crap, but I'll read off a quick list just to make sure that they actually have it. Jade dust, silver rod, hammer, holy water, antitoxin, shovel, glue, just in case we break any more statues,
More shovels.
oil, alchemist fire, vials, 10 vials, climber's kit, and a crowbar.
No alchemist fires and no glue.
Okay. Wait, no glue at all?
They have wood glue.
Get 2 shovels.
I can make alchemist fire. That's not a
Yeah, I'm not getting 2 shovels. Okay, got it. And I'll calculate that out and put it on later.
Okay.
Climber's. Oh, I already said climber's kit and crowbar. Yep, that is all of my shopping.
Oh, were you doing anything, Roy?
I'm just there. Not
Okay.
really much
So you guys all regroup
doing
at the
anything.
Devilish Desire as
Oh, is there any
So-
healing potions at all in the city?
no.
Okay.
No one here trusts them anyways.
Wait, say the
So-
word that you said no one here trust me?
Trust them.
Oh, them. With healing potions?
Trust the healing potions themselves
yes.
Yeah.
because they're magic
Mm,
items.
I thought you. I misunderstood. I thought you were saying
It's
people didn't
fine.
Normal
trust
healing
the
potion.
group, and I was like, what?
No, normal healing potions go bad. Remember?
Yeah.
No, I know. I know.
I'm stuffing some like cotton or something in my ears when we go into this place. It's loud.
So you guys enter Xylas
Yeah,
stuff
buy
in his
some
ears
wax.
with cotton. Somehow you guys arrive at the exact same time. Oh, I don't know how that works.
Magic.
As you guys enter, the the place is just freaking loud. And the moment you enter Ezekiel, probably about like 12 people just start screaming, Ezekiel, Ezekiel, just chanting.
I beeline to Hexter.
What? No, thank you. What's that? No, I'm not a god. You.
For the first time, they actually are saying that shit to you.
Hey,
They said it before. Nice try,
For the
sir.
Oh, yeah.
first time.
Oh yeah, they said it last time too. So, oh, okay. You're back in the town that actually says it to you.
All right. So yeah, Ezekiel will take the stage then.
As you go to Hexter, Hexter just looks at you and just, ah, you're back.
I
Yes, your Tellock already got some rooms for you, and I'll offer the same deal I offered her. Drinks on the house tonight.
lovely.
I have a very, very delicious drink that I gave her a small keg as well. Now that's one I might have to cut you off after one each.
What was it?
Oh, Dragon's Blood Ale.
Isn't that dangerous?
Oh, extremely.
Mm,
I assume you all can handle it though.
yeah.
And the wizard has one.
Yes. And the worst person to get it got it. Do you have any nice vintage elven wine that I could have instead?
I'll be honest, I'm not sure if it's turned to vinegar.
Perfect.
Let me go in my cellar. I'll see if I can get one.
Thank you. And I'll like ask like which rooms are ours, yada yada yada. Get keys.
Yeah, I'll point you to the rooms. Takes him about like 5-10 minutes to actually get back up. As he comes up, as he blows on this bottle, as like years and years and years of dust.
Oh man, I'm almost hesitant to open it. Oh, there it goes. Boop.
And this bottle is well, I was going to tell you. Okay.
I think I deserve this. And I go to
Uh,
hand out.
Odds or evens.
God. Odds. I'm an odd but a duck.
Have him flip his coin.
Yeah, flip your coin.
No, 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 no.
It is odd.
Is it good?
It is. It's a very basic wine.
Mhm.
Then you, but it tastes really, really good, really complex for some reason. Then you look, and it's over 1,000 years old.
Ooh. Oh.
It's probably
For,
worth so much money, and I'm drinking it.
for an Elvish wine, it's not that old. It's equivalent to a 100-year-old wine, which is super expensive, but it's not like those insane
Yeah,
bottles.
yeah. Um. So yeah, I'll hand out keys to everybody and relay the message that drinks are on the house and free rooms, which means Selaco owes me my 50 gold back so I can put it in the party fund.
No.
All right. I I would love to celebrate with everybody, but it is very loud and my ears are very sensitive. So I'm gonna go into my room. If anybody needs me, I will be,
Oh, do you have a problem
hiding.
with here? I have something for that. As he goes and pulls out some earplugs. Deaf as a bat with these. As he
Hmm.
pulls two out of his ears and immediately puts them back in.
How do you? Can you read lips?
Oh, of course.
Huh. I need to. I need to learn that, and I'll gladly accept and stuff.
You were deafened the moment you put them in. Like, fully
Yeah.
fucking deafened. Like,
Yep.
almost disorienting.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I. It's strange. I can see and I can feel the vibrations, but Silas has never been. And I talk weirdly loud, like, okay, guys, I'll stay down here with you if you want to drink.
As Silas is just yelling at you, Alex, and oh, Alex and Roy are the only ones here. As
Yeah.
Robin is on,
Yep.
or
Alex is
Robin,
just gonna go up to the
Ezekiel is
rooms.
on stage.
He doesn't mind the sound.
So, Rory, you're left with the deaf elf.
I'm going to go to the room for a moment, kind of set my stuff down. I'm going to cast Disguise Self. I'm as part of that. I'm also going to extend it so it has double duration. Hopefully, if it goes through. Let me.
And what are you trying to disguise yourself as? So I can know
Well, let's
if
see
it
if it works
backfires.
first. Okay, so I'm
No, I
good.
want to know in case it backfires.
I already knew I was going to. I'm going to look like a reporter, essentially.
Okay.
And with that, I'm gonna go back down into the bar and essentially pretend to be a reporter writing about like the Hands of Arcana. So I'm gonna try to get any information they've heard, as well as just any other general information for any other scoops I might be able to find. So essentially, just trying to find rumors and information through that way, and hoping the excitement of Hands of Arcana will kind of help boost that. Essentially,
Okay.
just
Um,
information gathering. Essentially.
as you're sitting down, Silas, there's actually you'll feel a tap on your shoulder.
hmm
I just see Hector kind of do the motion for pulling out an earbud or an
I
earplug.
begrudgingly pull one out.
What happened to your other friend? The lengthy purple-haired one.
Uh, he actually separated from our group a little while back. He's on his own little mission. We're gonna meet up with him at a later date.
You guys separate often.
Uh, no, actually, this is the first time since we met up.
I thought you guys said that you just had two other people separate not too long ago too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them. uh, that was a difference of
Separation.
yeah, we had different ideas of what we wanted out of the hands. So regardless, was there a reason you were looking for him?
No, I was just wondering.
Hmm. Does he look like he wants to say more or has something he wants to say?
Roll an insight check.
Sure. What is +2? 14.
With the loud noise and everything, is you were just deaf and came back to all the noise. It's just hard to read him.
Okay. Well, I mean, all right then. I mean, if you had something you wanted to say to him or give to him, maybe I could tell him when we see him next.
Oh no, no, no. I just was wondering if I could get him some good alcohol, considering he didn't seem to like many of mine. I was quite upset.
Ah, right. I think it was his blood, and I just popped the earbud back in.
No explanation.
No explanation.
As Rory, roll roll a persuasion check to just like as you're talking to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Persuasion.
That's the thing that you're bad at, right?
Honestly, it's 23, and that was with a natural 18. I'm not proficient in persuasion.
Yeah.
Don't
You
really
you
need
get
to
a
be.
yeah.
Well, I also went the other routes.
Yeah. We know where your talents lie, sir.
Lie, didn't.
But yeah, 23.
So you'll get a few. Like, what are you trying to get exactly?
So I'm getting general sussive. I've gotten down a lot of what the hands are kind of have done from lots of different people. So there's a little mix of that, just confirming stories and stuff like that. And then, like I said, any other rumors or any other things that um basically like big problems that potentially people think they should investigate, or just other rumors, like big rumors and stories that are
Uh,
circling around. And
you would notice the second biggest one, other than Hands of Arcana, right now, considering they're here. So
they're
that's
here.
like, yeah. Uh, People are talking about prepping for a war against uh, the kingdom to the west. They don't exactly have a name for it anymore, so they just keep calling it Kingdom to the West. They don't. You notice that it's not seemingly common knowledge who they are.
Hmm.
Any word on maybe when are they doing any kind of drafts?
Uh, mm, there haven't been any official drafts, but recruiting has gone up, and uh, the towns themselves are forming small militias. You will also hear from people from the southern district of town. Most of the town has a very positive outlook on the Hands of Arcana. The southern part of town seems to seems to be split halfway liking them, halfway not. Um, about half like them, the other half despise them, and you get the feeling because most of the victims were from the southern part of town. So like, why didn't they get there sooner?
Gotcha.
Shitty of them.
It's
Yeah, people
grief.
look for people to blame. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. All right, so that's essentially what I'm doing. When I feel my 2 hours essentially coming up, I'll go back so that way my disguise doesn't just drop in the middle of the room.
Actually, no, that's fine. You only got 23. Yeah, that's good.
Mhm.
So, I think that's where I'll end this session.
We're at the end.
As
Perfect
you-
place.
Where we are sleeping at the inn.
Sleeping,
Yep.
quote, quote.
Yeah.
Before we go to sleep, I would like to go and stone shape a statue in the dead of night.
Mm.
You try to go at the dead of night, and there's still just like 20 people outside.
I
Of this
cast
place.
fly because now I can do that.
Roll for magic.
Fuck.
It's a bardic instrument too.
What's it
For 1 extra spell slot, so
Oh.
Yeah. All right. And then stone shape at the little memorial thing near the burned down building.
Roll. Alright.
Oh.
Oh.
Mm.
Ah.
2 times positive effect.
Hey.
So is it like a 10-foot square?
You can make full life-size statues of everyone.
Absolutely will do that.
Love it.
Now here's the question: do you do Robin with or without the beard?
Robin has a
Without. He didn't
beard.
have it at the time.
Do you have it?
Oh, that's right. I still have some stubble.
You have a little stubble.
Yes.
It's my reminder of Robin.
Okay. I'm gonna go pass the fuck out because I'm freaking exhausted. Does anyone need crafting points or something?
I don't think we're at
Yes.
max yet.
Yeah.
I've been at max for the past 3 weeks.
Did you have a
Well,
recipe that you wanted to work on?
yeah, maybe do
I've
that.
just been working on spells, that's all. So I will send a couple to you.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just gonna see if I can try to improve the item you talked about. And I believe we already had a DC. Yeah, we had the DC already set for that, which is a 300.
You do lose all your points, unfortunately, for Robin. Which
Oh
he
yeah,
doesn't have too many.
I assume. Yeah,
Yeah,
he had 2.
And
And imagine if
So
you had 6 at that time.
yeah. Um. So between this session and last session, I have 2 I can spend. So
and I'm gonna send my entire 3 viewers over to someone else.
I'm
which
one of
one of
them.
them is me.
Same.
Oh
I
no,
guess.
there's only 2 now, so it is literally me and fucking Waffle.
Oh, it says 5 viewers for me.
It's just 3 viewers for me.
Just 2 for me.
I
It says
think it's
5 for me.
activity versus inactivity. Like I get to see who's in there, but not everyone gets counted unless they're active.
Yeah.
I didn't bump it up.
It takes a few seconds for it to go through.
Oh, now it just
Hey,
went down
there
to
you
3.
go.
Now it went down to 2.
You guys want to hop over to some Smeet?
I would love to,
Loki,
but I'm
Some
freaking.
I
Waffle, you stole my poop line.
yeah, type faster.
Number
Uh,
2.
And Rye, don't forget to subtract that 900 from the party fund.
Yes. -9. Noted. And done. We are down to about 5K in actual coinage and 25,000 still in bars. I'm sorry, 35,000
Always
bars.
remember Slytherin
Nice.
being
Oh, this guy
6.
making map.
Loki,
Hmm.
Proud wolf.
I need to craft something, so I know you haven't done the sheet really yet.
Well, actually,
What do you need?
probably.
You
Rory
have
on.
1 point,
Yeah, and then I from
2
last session.
including today.